welcome to another exciting episode of Dice and Discourse. I knew it.
I don't know where the camera is. Hi, camera.
Today we have a few things that we want to talk about. As always, we're talking about the giveaway. When we reach 100 likes, followers, shares, conglomerates, we will give out one D&D book, whether it be a player's handbook, DMG, a monster manual, a singular adventure book. They all roughly cost the same, so we're happy to buy one and send it to you. It has to be continental U.S. So help us pour our show out, and we will give you some free swag. Also, for every 5 viewers that we end the show with, our illustrious artistic girl, Joy / Taylor.
Yeah.
Say my name. So Taylor will happily do a commission work for you.
We love you,
free
really
of
do.
charge.
Just
So
remember your name.
hang out. We'll give you if we hit 5, then give us your mailing address info, and also if you've won before, there's some amount of wait period. If we have it, we'll talk about it. Just to prevent the same person constantly winning it.
I think it's 1 month, right?
Yeah.
1 month, yeah. So hey, even if you have one, stick around. Win it next month.
Win it again.
So last time we left off with our intrepid heroes leaving on the caravan. Our ranger, having fed Mr. Bits, has returned, having already secured work
Okay,
with
there
him.
you are.
And traveling to Waterdeep from where you are. So really, everybody pull out a D20. And starting with Randall, going to the right, one at a time, roll them. So Randall, please.
11.
16.
You say 16?
Yep.
Alrighty, so
Uh-oh.
grab a D6. Oh, I'm sorry, grab a D12.
No need for further.
Why is it that, like, even when you roll good, it's bad for us?
4.
So, early in the morning of the second day traveling, one of the wagons that you believe to belong to the cult overturns on a difficult corner, or a wheel breaks on a rock. You're not entirely sure. Of the crates that tumble free, one smashes open, revealing dozens of beautiful items of jewelry wrapped in wool for protection. This is an... so this happens. Sorry, I read like 2 words more than I wanted to. The cult members are clearly pissed off and immediately start trying to gather up their stuffs back into the chest. Do you guys wish to... Do you just watch? Is there any
Gentlemen,
actions?
Do you need any help?
No, we've got it!
By all means, carry on your task by yourselves then, you douchebags, and off I go!
I will... Does anyone else try to approach them, like other people in the caravan or other passersby on other caravans?
There's a few people like, whoa, what is all that? So there are people that seem interested, like, wow, they're traveling with some serious, I didn't know we were traveling with the jewelry train, and there's definitely some talk, a buzzing about what was revealed.
Okay. So,
Fuck them then.
y'all attracted a bit of attention there. It looks like you're gonna need more guard.
Got it!
Are you sure?
Move along! Move along!
Alright, well, fuck you douchebags.
I will try separately.
You will try separately?
I guess, yes.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm just...
I've got a pretty
What do you mean
cush
by
job
you will
right
try
now.
separately? You will try to help them?
She has the cushest job.
No,
As
we
opposed-
both
Yeah,
do
I'm
the
a
same-
beer
we both do the same
person.
job.
Was that an
Oh.
autopilot?
For different people.
You were on
Yeah, I guess.
I'm just a generic guard, so I will...
No, we're sergeants. Sergeants.
Surgeons.
I've always
Well,
heard
he's
he's
a
a
generic
sergeant.
like a
No,
surgeon.
you're not even a guard.
Like a surgeon.
He's a
I can
he's
do
just a
whatever the fuck I
hobo.
want. I've been sleeping
perception first as to whether or not they're, obviously they don't
Oh, I
want
should've
anyone talking to them.
Yeah, they seem very standoffish, and they're quickly. It's one chest, so they've got in a couple of minutes they have it
then
all
I'm just
gathered
gonna
up.
not approach them.
But it's enough that people that were nearby got a good look. You guys, since you're keeping an eye on them, got a good look. So you're like, okay, I was already pretty sure. I'm pretty I'm confident now that they are who we're looking for.
Okay, I'm just not gonna approach them. Are you?
Alrighty.
Guess not.
I will
What do you want
watch
me to
them
do about
with
it?
some interest.
I'm tiny.
Is there anything that's obviously from, like, Green Nest or anything like that, or is it all just generic?
Generic.
Okay.
Watched our own episode.
Alright, so Courtney, roll a d20.
Yeah. 1 plus
Taylor?
whatever you want me to
No,
add.
It wasn't me.
19.
19?
Ooh.
Roll a d12.
Roll a d12. Yeah.
Is it that one?
Yep.
The one with 12 sides.
Shut up, Tim. Can't even remember my name. 6.
You can't remember the
They're my
die.
last name. How can I forget?
Alright, so we're Alright, so go ahead and roll a d20, sir.
Got this.
9.
On the 4th day, I'm sorry, you rolled a 19. So in the evening, it begins to rain. And it rains all throughout the night, all throughout effectively day 5 on the road. And entering day 6, after 2 days and nights of rain, lightning, and strange whistling sounds on the wind, you guys awaken to see that the surrounding countryside is blanketed with fungus. It grows everywhere, including on the road.
Oh.
Neat.
Every
What
time
color?
someone steps on it, and it's nearly impossible not to, it emits a puff of black spores and a moan of pain.
Can I nature?
I think.
Nature.
No, never mind. I don't have. Wrong.
Yeah,
Wrong
Mr. Tibbs.
game.
17. To know what kind are these deadly spores. Sleepy spores.
It's
I don't know
tiny
what that is.
shriekers sprouted from an immense mycelium that has spread from beneath the area from shallow caves. They are not poisonous. The merchants, however, are terrified of the things, and they refuse to drive through them, fearing that they may be poisonous or worse. Besides that, the sounds spook the animals and make them impossible to control.
Oh yes, the moaning fungus of Waterdeep.
The mushrooms are growing so fast on the rain-soaked ground that you can see them actually getting bigger. They were the size of champagne corks when first noticed. Within an hour, they grow 6 inches tall and a foot tall an hour later. Their growth slows down after that, but by then, most people in the caravan are certain that they are all doomed.
I look to the elven lady I'm with and all of her goods and I go, we'd probably be... My friend has informed me that we will be alright to go through this.
Does anyone have a scythe?
Yes, it is. It's tall enough that you do need to get... But it's like really soft mushrooms. You can honestly take really anything that's long and just start.
But I really want to just hack my way with a scythe.
Yeah, if anybody has a side, you can definitely do it.
Take a quarter staff.
And glue a sword to it.
No, I'm saying use a quarter staff and beat them.
Yeah.
That would take
That's not how you cut mushrooms.
He just said they're super soft and almost anything that's long would do it.
I'm just gonna
We can just kick them.
You need something long and wide to get good
double
swaths.
hand axe and just carve my way down the road angrily.
I'm gonna hot dog roll
We
through
tie a
that. Will
rope
that work?
around
Okay,
you,
so
and we
you-
spin you like a top, and you just go down the
There
road.
you go.
Through double action.
There's they're not as tall, or they're what?
Wait,
They're
fire.
Yeah, they're like what, up to my knees.
No.
They're everywhere,
Just
and they're
put it
all.
down.
wet.
So are you guys gonna work
Yeah.
on clearing the path of the mushrooms?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right,
We'll
so
do
everybody
Everyone around us is
make
stupid.
a Constitution saving throw.
They're not poisonous, he said.
They're not.
that. 4.
5.
I'm gonna use my 17.
If you guys want more, just reach for them or let me know.
Okay.
1.
13.
Okay,
No, wait.
so
7.
I'm guessing I went in after everybody, and only a few.
No, 15. Sorry.
15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got promotion.
So you
7.
rolled a 7.
Yeah.
17.
17.
Oh.
Courtney
4.
4, and also Ron. Okay, so you said
7.
7. Okay, so about 20 minutes into clearing the path, and I mean, as you're clearing, I mean, they're giving out wailing, like, moaning the mushrooms, and the three of you guys, you actually just can't take the sounds that these things are emitting. After 20 minutes of hearing, these things basically give off we're in such unbelievable pain kind of noises. It just kind of gets to you, and you're just like, I just can't. And so,
My elven ears.
I don't have that problem. I don't feel pain for anybody.
Sounds like a typical Saturday night to me.
so it takes about
Or
3
you're making
hours
people
for the
look
two of
in
you
pain,
guys
What do you
to
say? Oh.
clear a path through the mushrooms and get everybody through it. That night, you three have you just have nightmares. You have bad dreams. They're not the same nightmare or anything. It's you all have just nightmares all throughout the night. And you wake up feeling level 1 fatigue from
Is that a blanket -1 or something?
I think I don't know if it's a blanket. I remember it's
Probably attack rolls and
say-
saving throws.
Damn it.
My rolls for this.
I'm sorry, exhaustion level 1. So disadvantage on ability checks.
Aw. Wait.
Including attack roll.
Holy shit.
Aw. Wait,
Sorry.
I have advantage on attack rolls.
So
on your first attack roll of every ring.
Yeah.
So your first attack roll you make with nothing.
Yeah. normally.
Okay, so exhaustion level 1,
Yep.
-1 to.
No, it's just disadvantage on
okay.
ability rolls.
We
Okay,
would love to
so
just have -1.
Randall, D20 roll, sir.
Don't suck.
5.
You suck. That's my job.
Maybe you'll do well today.
About this time-
Yesterday's thing, I think that's the same.
Oh, where is it? Okay. Oh, you rolled what? I'm sorry.
5.
5. Okay. Again, that night you guys have nightmares, which maintains that level of exhaustion.
Are we diseased?
No, then we're fine. You and I are fine.
I'm not fine.
Wait, did we all have to roll for
I
that?
rolled a 1.
Oh. Oh.
Did
it's-
you what?
Did we all have to roll for the nightmares?
No,
second
the
night?
nightmares are they're just you're just having day 2 of nightmares.
Okay.
So Tim, roll a d20.
15.
D20.
You
15.
encounter a PG.
You said 15.
Mm-hmm.
D20.
17.
All right. So you no longer have. Actually, you rolled a 17. Roll the D12.
Nine.
6. Again.
Okay. Nothing happens. So now your nightmares are over. So no more exhaustion level 1. You're actually finally able to get a good night's rest.
Yay.
Also, probably what also helps is on this day you actually come across a one of those traveling or travelers' inns. You know, like where this is a place dedicated to the tradeways, so they don't see vacationers here. They just see caravans, and so this is a place that's dedicated. You know, they have a nice walled-in enclosure where carts and horses can be properly stabled. So you guys get a good rest there, and you come out and you feel you didn't have nightmares. So maybe it was just the road. You know, maybe it's the sounds of all those mushrooms like screaming as they died. You know, who knows? But you seem to no longer be feeling the effects. You know, or hopefully you're not having that mental trauma trigger anymore.
Well, the next time I see some mushrooms, I'll be sure to plug my ears.
I'll probably put them in soup.
Okay, so who was the last week? Taylor, you just rolled, right? So go ahead and roll.
I like mushrooms.
7.
All right.
I do like
Go ahead and roll.
1.
Tim.
1.
Yeah, look at you. Rolling low. We're
7.
good right now.
Yeah, that's good right now.
I need like
Get all this out of the way.
rolling space.
3.
Yours might go out of the way. Mine will persist.
10.
Randall. I think we're rolling per day.
13.
Mm-hmm.
We are.
Tim.
I think it's 60 days, too.
1.
Man, this uneventful trip is getting pretty fucking boring.
Yeah.
No! It fell.
Well, we have several pages of random events, so
I'll
I
find
feel
it.
like I should just do it right and, you know.
It's okay. I'll roll a
Here
different
it
one.
is.
Oh, okay. 14.
All right, so you're about halfway through your
The dragon appears.
trip.
It's an illusion.
Taylor,
20.
Woo!
roll a
We get
d12.
there a week early.
Damn
Doesn't
it!
necessarily mean it's good now.
No. Ones are good right now. Ones are what we want.
Is it? I kind of
Nothing's
want to hit
happened.
something at this
3.
point. Including cultists.
3.
So on day 21,
We've made gold.
We what?
in the morning, you you see 2 eagles
Not the Eagles.
circling at a high altitude above you.
They're even further away from you. You can't tell.
No, it's another game.
It's a short joke.
I know.
Oh, fuck Eagles.
Nature check. People who have nature trained.
Don't.
I'm an elf.
Okay, God.
Does that count?
I have
17.
animal handling. I don't think that.
17.
Wait till they get down here.
Yeah, I don't have any animal stuff.
Everybody roll initiative.
As a
Actually, I'm
small
sorry,
animal.
you already have initiative.
As a small
I did
animal,
an
I
initiative
hate
card.
large
You're like,
birds.
Alan! Shit!
Go,
Shit!
birds!
We're the first to go!
You've taken advantage of your prey status and built a clever contraption to make yourself appear bigger.
Yep. And like, I'm very sharp.
By
Don't
jumping
leave me.
on anything taller than me.
Well, if he jumps on your spider, then you'll look like an 8-legged
That too.
conical monstrosity.
So,
Won't
ladies and
mess with
gentlemen,
that.
2 peritons are actually what they are. They are not actually eagles, but they are peritons.
What is that?
What do they do?
Is that
it's
a
a-
Shiba Inu?
That
That?
looks like a. That
It looks like a yeah, with the bird wings and antlers.
Yeah.
It looks
Well,
like Doge.
That's what it is. You know that they are monstrous carnivores, and you know that they like to feed on hearts, and just shockingly enough, you all have hearts.
Oh,
So it
That's
dives.
a very specific diet.
It's a very
Actually,
specific diet.
I don't have one, so
I don't have
dead! I kill him.
you know what? You won't get my heart, so it's okay.
Somebody's X joke insert here. Must be the queen of all of them. Eat all hearts.
Khaleesi.
Yep.
Only horse hearts.
Oh yeah, I
right.
thought we were fighting Pegasus for a second.
No.
Yeah, when you showed the bug, I was like,
No, not cute Pegasi.
I was ready to rip his ass.
And then the horse eats your heart.
Except the evil Pegasus would be called a Negasus.
What's your dexterity bonus?
2.
I'm gonna throw you off this caravan. I swear to God.
I'm taller than you.
That's accurate.
I could trip you.
I'll fall on you. It's in my name. I get angry when I fall down.
You feel good about that?
Not really.
If all three of us team up,
Tim,
we
do I
can
have
push him
your-
off the mountain.
Especially since I stole that joke
Initiative
from
card.
Tim like 5 seconds ago.
I never got one.
Okay, well, just roll initiative real fast then.
Look at it.
And Falrath.
14.
Oh, we were supposed to add dex.
Would you
Yes.
add?
Nothing.
What did you learn?
You're flat-footed the entire time.
Apparently.
Maybe bow-legged.
Again, this is my third game.
What did you learn?
That I'm stupid.
That's not what
That's
you
not what you
learned.
learned.
You're not stupid.
She's got intelligence of 8.
-1.
Okay, so Joy is
Gotta
in
get some bread
the
and stick out my
brightest.
Why are you an idiot sandwich?
Little
What's your
hotter.
initiative?
I'm not
I did
supposed to
14.
be bright. I'm supposed to kill stuff.
Yep.
I think that's what I said.
They don't call me Joy the ball buster because I can intellect them to death.
All right, so
that was
Falrath,
surprisingly
you are
correct.
up, sir.
I draw my longbow and... Oh, I briefly considered the fact, if I killed it in one hit, it'd probably land on me. And then I fire. For a whopping 18.
18 is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah.
I can read 13 damage.
Get the peregrine, or whatever it was called.
Periton.
Just go.
Periton.
I think.
The birdie.
Bird dog.
I will eat its heart.
All right, so you shot it and
Bird
did a
dog.
good amount of damage to it. Mr. Tibbs.
I will short bow the same one that he shot at.
Alrighty.
I suppose I can attack it too.
Yes.
14.
She said she can use.
Is
her
it hit
short
roll
bow,
damage?
too.
Yes.
I can speak.
Is that on your sheet?
Yes, it's halfling, common, orc, and Courtney.
6 damage.
I'm gonna add those. numbers.
All
And
right.
then we roll up the catapult, the spider.
Nyalin. You put another arrow next to it, but it's still dive at bombing you guys.
I guess these creatures
I'm
can't be
going to
tamed.
take a moment to cast a Ray of Frost. No.
Freeze its wings.
Yes.
Bring it down.
He slows its fall with frost magic, but it goes faster because the wings don't move.
14.
Does it hit? Roll damage.
And what? 5 points of damage, and it's slowed by 10 feet.
All right.
Magic, how does it work?
Alrighty. So
Same way as magnets. Bread magnets.
Bird magnets.
so the one that you shot with the arrow, you did the most damage, so he's definitely coming for you. So the injured one is going for Longbow Man.
Whoever wins gets to eat the other's heart.
Game.
Yep. We will gain the strength of our enemies.
I'm down for that. You really gonna eat it? I'll
As their carnivores,
It depends
I'm
how
not
I feel
sure
after it
they would be
lands
good
on
game.
me with big pointy fingers.
Yeah.
If it lands on you.
Well, what carnivores do
It's
taste
good.
good?
Oh yeah, it could swoop
Alligators
up, grab
taste
me.
okay.
I could have foreseen it in the future
It's basically
that it
chili
doesn't
chicken.
touch you at all.
Yeah,
Wait, because I have a 3 written here.
They're
right?
Bear
like
is
herbivores.
supposedly greasy.
but they're omnivores, so
Oh.
they're only a little game.
Yeah.
I don't mind if it lands on me. I mind if it picks me up.
Wait, are they gamey? Is that what you
Well, I
said?
can't help you with that. If it hits you, it might pick you up.
Alligators?
No, bears.
Oh,
That'd
bears.
still be a
They're
check,
greasy
though.
from what I hear.
I've only had them as sausage.
I don't
I don't
actually
remember
Wow.
what I've eaten that's bear.
So he slams into you, the full weight of his body going into his talons
Yummy.
for 14 points of damage.
I
I'm
agree.
sorry, 17 points of damage, piercing.
I'm
No!
I'm briefly happy as my arrow returns to me, and then I go 5 feet into the ground.
Which
and the
one's a
bird lands
bonus
on me.
action?
Not long goes. That will not happen again. I have foreseen it in the future.
The other
Oops.
one
So is it basically landed on top
is
of
coming for Mr. Tibbs.
No!
You're good. You got this.
Does it have disadvantage because you're so small?
No, it has advantage.
Because it's so big. And flying.
I was trying.
Does a 15 hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure 15 hits just about everybody.
Yeah,
well,
AC 14.
Just about everybody. I'm gonna get you in some heavy armor. Okay.
Bring that
shield.
next bonus
Take your
there.
AC.
Oh, yeah. No, wait, I have all my rages now. And all my hit points.
You.
Uh,
Because we've been resting.
Why would you say that?
when he's looking for more dice to do damage.
Well,
to the
it's okay to say now that the other two have landed on the range character.
And he lifts you up and drops you.
That's a lot of d4s.
So, guys, should I cast Bless
Goodbye,
or attack?
world!
Yes.
Bless
feel my legs.
Bless or what?
or
Okay,
attack?
so this one comes, you know,
Our
as
roll is better off as
you shot the other one with it, and you look over and you see claws and a beak. You know, claws hit first, digging into your chest. You slam him into the ground, then his beak comes down straight for your heart. And you see blood and pain
Injured.
as the talons did 14 points of piercing damage to you, and the beak did 15 points of piercing damage to
Oh,
you.
are you
It must be
alive?
nice having 46 points of damage to go through.
So 29 points of damage altogether.
That hurt.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay. The other guards will come help us.
No.
We'll be
Joy.
in 4 different pieces by then.
Oh, yeah.
It's the thought that counts. It's your
Oh,
first
wait.
attack. You have advantage.
Yes.
Yes, you're not exhausted anymore. That was a couple of days ago.
15?
That would suck.
Wait, no. 17.
Which one are you attacking?
The injured one
Can they
that
see me over here?
has...
That's on the paladin.
Get off couch.
What?
No, I'm gonna go help
That
my
guy.
gnome friend.
Okay, so you charge over to your gnome friend, seeing a bird slam into him and lots of blood and pain.
I'm gonna swing my
I might-
axe at its neck.
Am I grappled or just slammed to the ground?
Or...
Just slam to the ground.
Six.
He's not trying to grapple you. He's trying to like tear his way into you to get to your heart.
Yeah.
14.
So it's not really grappling. It's more or less like, ooh, heart!
14 damage, and then I'm gonna use Frenzy, which I guess 14 on the first.
My heart's too small. I'll never find it.
Does 10
Can you get
hit?
your book?
It just
Uh,
I just
10
want
does
to look
not
at my
hit.
spells.
Alright,
real
well
fast.
then I just do that 14 into
Still a
its neck.
monstrous hit. You put a big old chunk of life out of it.
Yeah.
It certainly is not happy with that. I'm sure it rears its bloody beak head out of his chest and lets out a caw of pain.
Good. I'm
Uh,
gonna call right back at it.
Faerun.
Okay. You guys want Bless or 5 extra hit points? Okay, then
Yeah.
Bless. I cast Bless
Oh,
on
bless you.
obviously. Okay, everyone but Nomi Wizard.
I don't need it.
I don't need
What
your
does it do?
Our job is to keep
gives
divine
you-
stupid.
No, it's more or less. I pointed those
It gives you an
Damn.
extra D4 for
Damn.
attack and saving throws.
I'm not feeling the buzzing. I'm not feeling the buzzing.
And that's all I can do because it takes one
Not me.
action.
No, them.
Would you say
Don't want
I'm
to
trying.
go everywhere.
I'm trying!
would you say these large creatures are your bane?
At the moment, yes.
I was just trying to back up.
Okay.
No regrets.
This is why you need to play a bard.
Well, the jokes are so awful the enemies take this.
Is casting the spell you're.
Cutting words.
It's my
is
action,
awful.
yeah.
Okay.
The birds just
Falrath.
go,
So there's a bird kind of on top in front of me. I'm gonna drop my bow, shield, and sword, and
Slide into you.
Do I incur an attack of opportunity by casting a spell at this level right here? I don't remember.
What kind of spell is it?
I'd be using a bonus action to bless my sword to hit it.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that would be... Because I would think that paladin training would prevent...
I will probably still...
Like, if you were to try to do, like, Ray of Frost, I would probably say. At least disadvantage. But...
I'm going to Thunderous Smite it then.
Alright.
Thunder!
Well, I hit with an 18, I'm sure.
I am sure as well.
What is it?
Plus, you get a D4. But
Well, he doesn't need it.
you don't need it, but you do.
Let me make sure that it's the right die.
The reason you pick plus over 8 is because plus is for 3 targets.
Mr. Tibbs, you're
8
next.
only for 1.
I go for
Really?
it with
What was blessed? +1
Okay.
for
23
I
damage.
thought 8 was
and
right.
Oh, yeah.
Lunge.
You hit it, and your blade strikes, and lightning shoots through the blade, but really, you don't see anything. There's just kind of like fried chicken and a puff of feathers everywhere. You can assume it's dead from the smell.
No, it is.
Mr. Tibbs. Mr. Bats, help me!
You see a flash of light, a crack, and then
I don't even see that. I'm too busy seeing beak and talons and my own blood. Just Mr. Bits! And a spider comes flying out.
I'm sure a spider that size is happy. He's probably like, ooh, food!
Something flying. I love these. And he completely was.
All he heard was the mental anguish of Mr. Tibbs.
he was running at the bird, and then he realized, wait, those
Niall.
spiders.
He's just like, nope, 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 nope.
I'm going to cast.
On my roll.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Firebolt now, seeing as it's already upon him. I'm going to cast it on the one that he's attacking.
I killed it.
He killed the one he...
Oh, then I'm going to cast
Yes,
this
help. I won't survive another onslaught.
15?
Is a hit. Roll damage.
4.
So, singe some feathers.
Does that hurt?
Wow, those balls look really deep. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
It's still on me.
No, it's,
You don't have a strength stat.
I should just stop eating dinner.
I was like,
Or an intelligence stat.
I should just stop eating dinner before I come here.
Do you want some?
No, I was looking at all the...
Ooh.
Don't leave your job, we'll starve. Don't leave your job, we'll starve.
Shove them into your maw.
So, again, he's so close to getting your heart, so he's going for you because he wants the heart. He's got little chicks at home that he's got to feed.
You guys
So he rakes into you for 9 points of damage and then goes for the heart at 8 points of damage. So 17 points of damage altogether.
you good, bro?
That was 17.
That was 17.
I can help fix
that's
that.
nothing. Me too.
What?
I said I can help fix that.
I can't fix it all together. I can help.
Joy,
If someone else puts them back together, I
I'm
can
pretty
help.
sure the bird has his heart. What do you do?
I'm gonna chop its fucking head off.
Without hitting
Called
you.
shot minus 10.
I'm gonna take your... I got the idea! I'll put the head into your chest, it'll keep everything going,
I'll
right?
stab out its heart and put it into
22.
you. Then you have
22,
a
that's
heart
a
of a
hit. Roll
bird.
damage.
That reckless attack's doing some work.
Chop that head off.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 for the first,
Alright.
and
Woo!
22 again for
Plus the
the second
D4.
attack.
Plus the D4.
It
Oh,
doesn't matter.
It
It doesn't matter. So,
Just
your
trying to make
first
your numbers
hack
more impressive.
opened up, got the feathers out of the way, so when your second hack came down, you just chopped its head off, clean off. Mr. Tibbs' heart remains in his chest along with a beak.
The beak. All right, I'm taking
this
this
as a
Small
trophy
heal.
then.
The head is inside of you.
Cure wounds.
Just enough to close the chest too.
Yeah.
I'm collecting
That was some
heads.
shit out of an anime, man.
A what?
For my-
Oh no, let me come heal you. You look miserable. There's a head in your
Okay,
chest.
so the good news is we're rolling for
I
days,
healed
so
for 3.
That's
you
my
end up
trophy now.
healing or
Yeah.
dumping all your healing at camp that night.
Yeah.
You rolled a 20,
We
didn't
roll
you?
we get 2 skewers and eat their hearts.
So yes, go ahead and heal him appropriately.
Yum. Yes, you.
Leave yourselves enough. You rolled a 20, so roll another D12.
Another one.
20 is 2 in one day.
What do I do for
1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon.
5.
We use up all our magic over the night to heal me properly, I guess.
5.
Yeah,
This is the afternoon. We're not even at night yet.
Oh.
and I'm taking that head as a trophy.
Oh
Cure light
gosh,
wounds.
you're gonna have so many
So what did we
trophies.
learn? Stand in the back of the wagon, under the cover.
Yep.
I prepare fog cloud from now on. I have it all constantly prepared to be cast if anything from above comes.
And then we're attacked by 5 monsters.
So if it comes from above.
My favorite encounter was, you're being attacked. I cast fog cloud. A dire bat swoops over, unhindered.
It doesn't see. It uses echolocation.
Mm-hmm.
It attacks. Sorry. That was a sentence. It was like it says in the book. It's blind. It uses tremor sense.
Let me see everybody's
That's for you.
who's been keeping a good track of gear.
Alright, give it a good
Who's
track.
got like a treasured possession?
No.
Not in this one. You get 8 plus my spell modifier, which I believe
You
is
have
what,
your
wisdom?
dragon scabbard.
Don't worry about
get
healing.
11?
He's gonna heal up fine.
Courtney, you have
Okay.
your,
This
you
is
have, like,
it's a non-combat
She-
encounter,
yeah,
so
you
You
have
have
a-
the dragon scabbard
So you'll
and
be
the
fine.
pearls.
Yes, I have pearls and
oh, you
dragon
have the
scabbard.
dragon, the
Yeah, this-
the string
Scabbard
of pearls.
dragon.
Yeah, she does.
Yes, I have a string of pearls.
I've got a shovel.
Do you remember how much I said the string of pearls was? Like treasure wise.
200 gold.
200 gold.
300. 400.
So now, all right.
I might have written it down.
I replaced it with cheap plastic versions and sold the real one. You wouldn't know.
No.
I would.
You wouldn't say anything.
I wouldn't.
Because you can go.
No, that's not why. 'Cause I don't care.
Aren't you a paladin?
Your
That
choice.
knows how to lockpick and pilfers.
A
I beg your
Dragon
pardon,
treasure.
I broke that law.
a traveling shrubberer, some call him Tim, has taken a liking to. I guess you decided to wear your string of pearls one day, because you figured why not?
Out here on the road, you know,
pretty and-
bunch of thieves and bandits riding around. You just
Have you met Courtney's character?
yes,
She would totally do this.
she would. She wouldn't give two
And
fucks.
not even think about it. So, you probably didn't even realize you were wearing them, but he comes up to you and introduces himself as Tim the Shrubberer. He sells and arranges shrubberies. That's what he does for a living. He would like to buy your string of pearls for 50 gold. He's just enamored. He's like, wow, they look so great. And my little girl would just love to have a string of pearls just like that. I'll buy them off you for 50 gold.
They're definitely worth more than that, right? I keep forgetting your name. Tell me your.
How much does he want? What? I'm sorry, I was reading. What is going on?
He wants to buy my pearl necklace for 50 gold.
Come
I'm
on,
pretty
now.
sure it's
50
worth
gold's
a
a
little
fair
more than that.
price.
No. What do you think?
Sir, listen.
Huh?
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the lady. I'm trying to do some business here.
I believe you are talking to me. So,
Excuse me, ma'am. 50 gold sounds like a great,
Bang yourself down.
offer.
Come back to reading.
I'm rather attached to them.
Well, you could just take them off. They're not. You're not like attached. I mean, come now. Surely a lady like you can get some more, especially with 50 gold. I mean, easy peasy.
The lady said she likes the pearls. She's not parting
Again,
with them.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the lady with the pearls.
The
Sir, I
representative.
do think you're being a little rude to my friends.
Well, they're interfering, and I'm just saying, hey, I want to buy these pearls off of you.
Do you think the worth is more than what you're offering for me?
Are you serious? I mean, those aren't like great looking pearls. They look nice for like my little girl, but they're not like, you know, something you buy to a lady. So look, 50 gold is a fair price.
It's not.
Should I? No.
She asked
Excuse me. Are you part of this? You know what? Could you stand over there,
Would you like to
sir?
go right now?
Excuse me,
As he
Mr.
towers over you at his
Yeah.
normal human height.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't fight small children, ma'am.
I come around the wagon.
Oh.
Oh, shit got real.
No.
We're gonna go. Let's let Neil.
Excuse
Nolan.
me. Where's my beer master,
Neil.
Myong?
He's just up there, and
I'm
he.
on top of the caravan.
This is getting fun.
The vein is actually making the hat sit up.
I'm gonna go sit with Mr. Tibbs and be like popcorn.
I was actually thinking of Michael Jackson as you're like, I'm gonna go sit with him. Popcorn. He's here to read the memes.
I will, in my sergeant capacity, approach. Are we having a problem?
We're not having a problem. I'm just a little bit of business. I'm offering her 50 gold for those pearls, and we're just negotiating. We're just in the haggling phase.
And no, she's told you no.
Excuse me, and all these people keep interfering. If you could take them away so I could just talk to the lady.
I did say no.
Bet you 5 silver Nolan roast his ass alive.
I will. Swear to God, I will.
Yeah.
I got 5 silver on you, buddy.
Did the lady say no?
We're negotiating.
Do not lie.
Negotiating.
I cast grease underneath him.
No, I'm not interested. Thank you.
50 gold's a fair
I light my
offer.
hand.
I turned that
It
over.
may
I
seem
think this
fair.
earring has made you quite aggressive. Let's all go join Mr. Tim. As I usher the gnome away.
I'd rather not,
I thought you were a
know,
wizard, not a sorcerer.
argue
Good
about
lord.
this. It's
Ugh.
We're not arguing. We're just having a normal discussion.
you seem very aggravated that I'm not selling you my pearls when I don't want to.
Well, any buyer who wants to buy and is being denied, of course, is it because...
I do not have a sign that says pearls for sale, so no.
I thought this was a merchant caravan. Are you not a merchant?
I am a guard. Thank you.
At this point, he's on the top of the wagon going, no.
Steph, confused. What? You're a guard?
Yes, I'm a guard. I am guarding this cart of beer.
What?
I was hired on as
Look
a
at
guard.
you. Look, look. I mean, you know, you're clearly not a guard. Is that what the courtesans are calling it these days?
I'm
Look,
gonna walk away from
Perception
this
check on the wagon and around the wagon.
from this
As I'm starting
person.
to be like, wait a minute. He is being very adamant about this. So I'm gonna look around.
You got a
Reroll
nat
that.
20.
No, it was cocked.
Oh. It looks like a
I'm
nat
too
20.
busy.
No. I'm like,
D4.
I feel like-
Oh, wait, no, you're not blessed anymore.
I feel like he's trying to fucking just immediately start looking around at the wagons immediately around us to see if he's trying to pull attention away from something else.
Oh, okay. You look around thinking, well, maybe he's like
Diversion.
diversion. You don't see anybody. Everybody, like, there are people that are watching, seeing the exchange, the disturbance occur. You know, after a few more minutes of like him really just trying to bully you into buying the pearls, and you adamantly saying no,
I'll just draw
he
my sword a
finally
little bit
huffs
and be like,
and
no.
walks off.
Make a dexterity check.
Because he's standing in grease.
Yes.
When I
Well, on a
recall.
muddy ground, so I'm going to give him advantage to passing this because it's not. It's just a normal human. So what's the DC?
Right now it is 14.
All right, so he will give him where he slips and falls once. Then he's clearly pissed off about it. Turns, he knows it's grease, so it's clearly.
Ow, ow.
And he gives you an evil stare.
You could've.
So
Could have.
the day ends.
Let's
The
take
cooler heads prevailed.
The next day, day
Ice Pack,
22.
the gnome.
When you awaken, you find that the string of pearls are actually missing.
I don't get to check in the night for... No.
Well, if you were like, man, I'm worried about my string of pearls, depending on
He doesn't have to like.
you would have missed it no matter what. So either you would have gotten there before they got taken, or you would have gotten there after. So, I would say that when you checked at like midnight, they were still there, and then when you woke up at 8
So
in
I'm
the
not
morning,
sleeping in them.
they
He's
were
not gonna have to disturb me because I would probably sleep in them.
okay. Well, you sleep with your, and when you
Okay.
wake up,
It
you
doesn't
were like,
matter.
"Oh my God, they are gone."
You see a trail of pearls on the ground because we had to cut it.
Well, guys, I'm pretty sure that dude stole my pearls.
He's not even a part of our caravan, is he?
No.
He is.
Oh,
He's a random NPC.
I
So
like trials. I like trials.
No, you don't.
I do.
5 days ago, you didn't even like firebolting people. Now you've gone mad.
No, trials are fun. Trials are how we get justice.
So,
Well,
That is a way of getting
does he
justice.
look like a familiar face? Can I
Not my territory.
chop off his kneecaps?
you would be able to.
I
you
enjoy
can
it.
recognize Tim the Shrubber.
Yeah.
so should I report this to someone
like
or
Tim,
just go
but
confront
green.
him?
No, I want to find him
Whoa,
with my axe
that's a
drawn.
slippery slope.
The
I
wizard
think
has
I'll
learned from
report it.
yesterday.
And confront him?
Well, who do you tell about these missing pearls first?
I don't know. I suppose we'll just go confront him. Let's go confront him. Because what do you think? Do you think it's worth it?
What's the worst that can happen? He gets
200
mad
gold?
at us.
Huh?
200 gold.
I feel like you would want to be sure he's the one who
Yeah.
stole them.
Yeah, let's go confront.
Okay, so you're gonna confront
So
him.
be careful about it.
You see, since it's morning time, you
But it
see
does seem
him
like
along with everybody else getting ready. So he's over by his small wagon full of shrubberies, and he's watering his shrubberies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Okay,
Do you want to?
it's magic. He has disappeared.
I'm planning on you guys talking to him, and I'm gonna go through his shit.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up with her, so help distract and look tough.
Okay.
Hey again.
Oh, hey. He continues watering his plants.
Uh-huh.
He's still unhappy that you didn't sell the
Did
necklace.
you
to him.
acquire some jewelry lately?
No, I tried. You know this, so no.
I'm just.
Though, are you
gonna-
looking to sell now that you've had a night to sleep on it and come to your senses?
No, actually.
Well, then what are you doing bothering me? I got shrubberies to
They're
water.
missing.
What's missing? My shrubberies are just fine. They're
Her
here.
pearls.
Well, that's not my fault. It should have kept better. Bet you wish you had taken that deal now, didn't you?
I was gonna intimidate, and I rolled a 20.
Oh, okay.
Listen, they're missing. You're the only one that's taken an interest on them on this trip. And you better tell us right the fuck now if you want to keep your goddamn kneecaps where they are.
So he was, oh my god! He just kind of pressed up against his wagon. Help! I'm being accosted! She's gotta cut my fucking kneecaps off!
I'm gonna climb up into his wagon.
Okay.
I was going to do. I got a 15 on perception just to see if he seems sincere, like he
Oh, now he's
actually
sincere.
doesn't know. See if he's shifty.
You're looking at him, and when he said, like, his, when liars are lying and they're making something up, they look up and go, because they're accessing that side of the brain.
Yeah.
Of course, you don't know the science behind it. You just know that people have studied liars, and anybody who's studied in the ways of wise perceptioning / stuff, you know that, he was telling the truth. Or at least, as far as you're aware, he has, unless he's a practiced liar,
He's probably.
and he
telling
knows to, when he tells us to always look, then you know that he seems on the legit side. His reactions seem genuine. Like when he's like, I don't fucking know anything about your pearls other than I tried to buy them from you. And you said no. And then you got your friends to be all douchebaggery. That's how his opinion is. But he's a little, scared now because somebody's
Well,
like,
it's gotta be
all he heard was, I'm going to cut your fucking kneecaps off. That's really all he remembers that exchange.
Okay, so I don't think he had anything to do with it, which is unfortunate because now I don't know who did.
No. You sure about that? Who
I am a legitimate businessman. I tried to buy your stuff. You said no. Unfortunately, it was a fair price. So I just said, well, fuck it, and went back to my shrubberies.
Can I make an insight check like she did?
Sure.
I'm gonna search.
19?
As far as you can tell, his mannerisms appear to be genuine.
I will approach. We don't want to cause trouble among
15.
our fellow caravan. He seems to be telling the truth. I think we should leave him.
Got my
Kneecaps
You see,
intact.
Well,
You just-
Joy, we
it's
can find whoever did do
shrubbery,
it.
You know, soil,
Over time.
shrubs, pots.
I just leave.
You know, but
There were
in his
people
personal
watching
belongings,
us.
he's got a few gold and he's got his clothes and some food. But
I leave
that's-
his stuff as it is. And I leave.
Okay.
Got my eye on you, buddy.
Well, sorry for causing the trouble. I didn't mean to be so confrontational.
If
I
were
was the
Cleric-
one that was
if I were
confrontational. You were
Cleric, I would
polite.
sit on one of the wagons and threaten to burn all of them to the ground if
Well, he was-
somebody didn't come forward with
Anyways.
And then you just
Well,
toss the
he's
mud 'cause you're
as you
scared.
turn to walk away behind you, he's like to you behind your back.
I push him as I move away. Not like
Invisibly.
Just kind of like
You give him a nice. Which is
Honk honk.
Flick is.
flicks penis.
All right, so that was Taylor. Go ahead and roll a
18.
Are you
better
sleeping?
credit.
My spells back.
roll a d12.
I don't know if I have a D12.
God damn it.
I think my dice bag's spilled in my backpack is the problem. 4.
I miss Sarah sometimes.
I don't. That's not true.
Because you would just burn people.
So, on day 23, on a beautiful sunny afternoon, a herd of deer is spotted grazing on a nearby hill. Some of the travelers take this opportunity to go ahead and hunt fresh meat for the larder. Does any of you wish to go and join the hunt?
Yep.
Mr.
Nah.
Tibbs.
Sure.
Green. Nylan's saying, I want to study my book. Is that what that is? Okay. So the three of you go, hey, let's go do this.
Are you staying in the caravan?
Mm-hmm.
Are you bringing
buddies.
Mr. Bits?
Woo.
Are you bringing Mr. Bits?
Yep.
Okay.
The biggest.
I imagine
deer
Mr. Bits
bin.
pretty darn good at hunting anyway.
I just built a web. And
As you get out there,
Wait.
you notice in this herd, however, includes a magnificent stag that shimmers in the light as if its coat is spun from gold and its antlers plated with platinum.
Look.
Nearly everyone who can handle a bow wants to bring down that beast.
Just like a Baratheon.
Its
No.
pelt, they're like, that's gotta be worth a fortune! Let's kill it!
It might be a question
Just
for.
like
Keep it
I
alive.
want that head.
If it
A
was
few of them are like, whoa, 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 guys.
Actually, I'm probably like
That is clearly a blessed animal. You know, there are nature gods. That animal's probably blessed. You know, and you see them kneel down and do the sign of the nature gods, you know, and, you know, they're like, I will have no part in hunting this animal.
They trace a 4-leaf clover in the air.
It'll bring bad luck to the caravan. Curse you! As more than half of them don't give a fuck.
Give me that head. Give me that head.
Well, actually, only 2 or 3 people are
I'm
persuaded
pretty
to
sure if
stop.
I downed it, I'd take the head.
In a few minutes, the hunt is on.
Rest
Do you
of
guys
them,
wish
yeah.
to hunt the golden stag, or do you wish to
Why?
agree
make
that
a
it's clearly a
paladin.
blessed animal?
You
It
cannot make
seems
your own meat bird.
Like it's too much trouble. But it's
No, I want a shoulder guard.
So
with
Mr.
it.
Tibbs
Yeah,
bows
Oh, I
out
thought you were
along
trying
with
to make
Mr.
one-
Bits.
Oh,
Are you guys going to join the hunt for the stag, or you?
I will tag along, but I'm not uber intent on killing it myself.
Let me have your.
All right. And clearly, you're all.
Oh,
about it.
yeah.
She's not.
I
She's
fucking
not
want
with
it.
us.
Oh, I'm gonna take your bow. before
I want
leave
to
then.
see the nature god, but I'm
In
busy
minutes,
with
the
my
hunt
goddess.
is on, and the deer herd scatters into the nearby forest and through farmers' fields. So those of you going after, you need to make a successful tracking check, so that would be survival.
Well, to me, that sounds like aid Mr. Tibbs because he's the only one who's gonna
He's
roll
not
one.
going.
I'm not going.
Well,
I'm not going after the nature
that's a
god.
D12.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You don't track with the D12.
Then he shoots lightning from the antlers.
I don't track with that either. 9.
13.
Yeah.
With my bad rolls, I don't need bad luck.
I'm so bad.
As you get disadvantage on everything for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Okay, so you find its trail for the first 500 yards. So you need to make another survival check. You get to about 500 yards into it, you're like, you know.
15.
7.
So clearly you're just following him as he's like, oh, there's a broken, branch there. He must have gone this way. So he continues following what he believes to be the animal tracks. Go ahead and make your third. You're about 1,000 yards away from where you were.
15 again.
Okay. So you
Are you sure? Can you even track me at this point?
you lead or follow it to a moss-grown, ivy-draped ruin in the forest.
Where have they gone?
Sounds mossy. Full of ivy.
Maybe it is some sort of god. I want its head twice as hard this time.
Hard.
Twice as hard.
She wants it hard.
Technically, the clit is
I want it so hard.
technically the clit is a tiny penis.
That is accurate, except it's not that tiny on the inside. There's a bull riding.
Well, let's stop you right there.
Yep.
Nature facts.
We've already heard enough about your personal life. I don't care.
Well, tell me on break.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remind me
Okay.
about the Claire's bull ride.
I'll remind you.
I was gonna say, if it is blessed, then it could kill us.
But if it's blessed, it might also have magical
Kill us.
have magical properties.
That could
While it's
kill
alive.
us.
Not if we kill it first.
You don't know a thing about God, do you?
No, go in and kill it.
You're not the gnome.
Come on.
Okay, so
What? You can't order me
when you
around,
arrive
and
to
I
the
don't listen
mossy.
anyway.
Don't
Do
make me
both
climb
have the
up.
same intelligence?
Don't make me climb up on your shoulders and ride you like a horse.
Yes, we have the both same intelligence. It's 2 idiots.
You don't have
riding in the
animal
woods.
handling.
Okay.
I actually
Like
do.
most hunting trips, too.
The way it's come down, it's just the two of you that have gotten to this moss-grown, ivy-draped ruin.
Come on.
When you arrive, you search the tumbled ruins, and you find no sign of the stag, but you see a thin person who resembles a wood elf with bright golden skin. The young male is naked and is wearing an antler headpiece. When he sees you, he drops to his knees, and you could tell he's begging in a dialect of Elvish that is archaic. Do either of you speak Elvish? Okay, so you understand it, but it is archaic. You know it's an ancient Elvish language that he is speaking.
The old LV.
He explains that he is an elf prince, and that the stones around them were once the beautiful castle where he ruled. But he was cursed by the father of the woman he loved to transform into a golden stag whenever he steps outside these walls. He has lived with the curse for so long that his kingdom is forgotten. His castle has fallen to ruin, and he no longer remembers his own name. He believes that a wizard somewhere can release him from the curse, but wherever he goes, people try to kill him for his golden coat. If you agree to allow him to accompany you and protect him, he will do his best to reward you at the end of the journey.
Fine.
Okay.
You'd be guarding.
How do I
What's that?
guard a golden stag on the open road?
He just nods at you as that response.
Horse costume.
I mean,
How's your back? Can you support a lot of weight? I know one way we could pull this off.
hang on. Let's see. Come back. I have been blessed by the elven gods with this golden stag mount. Huzzah! I, a paladin, always wanted one.
First, we're going to
You're not
roll in the
wrong.
mud.
I'm a shining example of paragonity.
Wait, I
Do you
want to
still
ride
have
it.
any hair dye with you?
You can't even understand.
You want to
it.
ride it right now? Shut up. You don't want to ride it when it's a deer.
No, that's what I'm saying. I see a naked elf in the woods speaking some tongue, and I'm like,
That's
Give me
not what
some
speaking
time.
What do you
tongue
got
means.
for you too, big boy?
I want a different one of its heads now.
I probably sprayed my wrist doing that.
He's strength 16, so yes, he can carry
Nah,
it.
bro, you've done it so often now that you just kind of. You just get
I
used-
practiced on the nose.
a large
I went to the
beast.
halfling, smack it. Well, all right, Prince, if you can agree to let me pass you off
Mount
as
you.
my mount, then I can perhaps dissuade people. I have already proven my mettle to the caravan to not to fuck with me, basically. I made fried chicken. I stabbed something in it. Fried. That's good.
Oh yeah, a lot of the other
You
characters.
don't speak Elvish.
I'm not.
He's not
Oh yeah.
thrilled about the prospect, but he understands. And, you know, if it will end the curse, he will go through any indignity. Considering a riding horse has the exact same strength and the exact same stats, yes.
Do we
he
have
can
a
easily carry it.
phone book? Because we could look under Elminster. Because I'm at a loss already how to fix it.
Does he know how to fix his curse?
I might be able to figure it out.
Yeah,
Well,
he
Well, you are headed to Waterdeep, and that is a major city. Several wizards reside
Well, I
there.
said,
So,
well, we will do our best to keep you safe.
yeah. Okay, so you bring him back. Then as soon as you get outside the ruins, yes, he does turn back into a golden
I turn into a shining exemplar of knighthood as I
stag,
mount
and
him.
you mount him and
Yeah, you do.
ride him bareback. So you get back to the
Do you honestly ride a
caravan,
side saddle?
and people are definitely awed. They're like, "Wow," and they're like, "How did he do that?" So at first they're a little skittish. You just hear everybody's whispering about you riding this golden stag, because it is truly a mystical, magical beast. And the guy who was like, "Oh, that's." Clearly, he thinks, he's like, I thought you said, what god do you follow?
The gods work in mysterious ways.
I'm just gonna give the ranger a shit-eating grin, like, "Hey, look at my animal companion.
His is still better.
Mine has more legs.
Mine's shinier."
So,
So,
Yours is-
whatever.
his is poison.
But yours is really
Really, what?
We'll talk
really a
later.
gold,
Fair enough.
apparently.
That's a pretty deer stag thing. Yeah, stag.
Stag.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so, when you tell them to tell,
You saw the doubloon.
it's up to you what you
I'm
say,
sure he's gonna lie.
as your tale, but no matter what you say, regardless, no one fucking believes you.
Not
No,
even
it's just one of those,
I
no
will,
fucking way, bro.
I will take my party aside with
bet
joy
apple.
to corroborate what I say, at least to these three.
Pin. Apple.
I killed the wizard, and then I tell the other two.
I haven't been reading it all. I've been doing pin, pineapple, apple, pin.
Alrighty, so,
I pay a cleric to resurrect the wizard, and I kill him again.
Niall and roll, everybody just get ready to roll again. We're on day 23. We
Are we gonna
have
talk about that?
17 more to go.
Okay.
Apparently, we agree.
Apparently, we're not gonna talk about it. Cool.
Well,
I mean,
I can tell you
It's
what
your
happened.
responsibility, young man. You
I was
have
gonna
to
roll
feed
an
him.
Arcana check. Can I roll an Arcana check real quick on the curse?
Sure.
Does anybody have religion? Would that help?
I'm a cleric.
No.
Okay. So was
You actually need a bona fide wizard for this.
Give me a real wizard.
I need a real wooden wizard. So I take it by your ums that you rolled poor, and so
No.
you're pretty sure you don't.
You can-
fucking
Oh,
clue.
what-
I'm
Are we
gonna
rolling
use,
now?
I'm gonna use one
You
of my
wanna roll
one of my
for
rolls.
religion?
One of my 2 rolls from the last quest we did.
Yep.
I know nothing.
I
am
know
Jon
nothing.
Snow.
16.
You know that that magic does radiate from him,
baleful.
and
I pet your stag.
you're level 4, right?
Mhm.
Level
Is that how
5,
you
you get
convert?
access to
Don't
3rd
know.
level spells.
Do you want it to be?
Not with the pickle
Remove
in my mouth.
remove curse is the 3rd level spell.
You might not
So-
wanna. It's
I just looked it up.
I don't think it is for us.
It's a male stag.
No,
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I guess you did tell us
didn't
that.
But go on.
It just says it's the
It's
third
a
level
gold.
abjuration
May I
spell.
still scratch my head
But
at
you know
ears?
that you need
I'm
to
gonna
cast
ask
remove
him.
curse to
He's not gonna answer.
remove the curse. That
You can ask
you
with
if
your
you
eyeballs.
rolled
If
enough
you
that
can,
you
you
know
ask
that
Pets if you can pet
the
them.
story sounds
If he doesn't
true.
bite you.
Knowing
I do get it.
Oh, you do have remove curse.
Or if
I
he
can get
does
it
bite me.
next level.
Wow. Okay. Yes. At next level, you can remove the curse.
I'll tell him that, like, hey, I'm not quite there yet, but when my learning has become much more educated, when I become much more educated in the art, I can solve this problem for you.
So you're
you
talking
speak
to the
Elvish?
stag?
Yes.
You do.
I speak 2 languages.
Okay.
No, 3 languages.
Well, I was at.
One's gnome.
You
one
could
elven.
say I don't know what languages your character knows, but if you know Elvish, then you can speak. Otherwise, he would translate for you. But you speak Elvish to the stat. You know, assuming that
You can speak
Yeah.
Elvish.
I
you
do, I'm an
know.
elf.
But
I'm just gonna ask to pet him.
anybody, and I
I
assume
speak
you kind of
German.
whisper this to the. But you know, even if somebody that was not this party overheard, they would have just been like, "Oh, maybe he's wizard." You know, they would just.
I'm going to quietly and gently ask in Elvish if I may pet said stag prince. And scratch him behind the ears.
Give him a gentle handy.
No. I know what that size animal...
You
no.
get the feeling that
Constitution roll 1.
it's alright. You know.
That it's okay.
Damn.
Yeah, go for it.
I
You know,
pet the stag. And I am satisfied.
It's more like kill me now, God.
He is
So,
not. I have
This is the
gentle
most
touch.
socialization he's gotten in years.
so go ahead and
I'm gonna roll my 2 rolls real quick. 'Cause I
It
used
will
them
be my
since
cuddle
last
companion.
class, so
Unless you're still my
I-
co-op.
10 9.
okay.
Yeah.
So also roll your
I'm also not a deer.
You're also with
14.
him sometimes at night, I
Mr.
imagine.
Tibbs.
He's with his dogs.
2.
Woo!
All right,
Uneventful.
D20s. We're doing our day stuff. So
Me?
yep.
1!
Oof,
2.
Good thing this isn't a
10.
fight heavy
Yep.
day.
Yep, lots of ones.
2.
4.
7.
Day 31.
No. What?
12.
7.
7.
Woohoo.
2.
12.
God, good thing I'm not fighting.
I'm sure there's some sort of threshold we cross where
12.
something automatically happens, though.
Yeah.
20.
Uh-oh.
No, there we go.
Roll a.
God damn it, Dan.
You can actually see Waterdeep from where you are. Roll
A D20.
8.
High Holy Day. Apparently, you didn't know this, but it happened, and so the caravan stops, and everybody is taking a day.
we're right
for
there.
High Holy. That's how it happens. High Holy Day.
I can see the smoke from all the...
Alright, well. What's this holy day about, Falrath?
Depends which god.
I don't know.
Ask.
I only follow one god.
It's the day where we praise all of them. It's High Holy Day, so we all praise them and smoke a lot of pot.
I was about to say, 420, praise it.
Alright, I mean,
It's the cover our bases day.
People don't really like when I
It's-
praise my god.
Peace,
I will
piping.
praise all the gods
So
and
who's your
mostly
god?
mine.
On the
Whore.
off chance I'm
Who?
Hoard?
wrong,
Whore.
I'm praising them
Whore.
all.
The god of revenge.
oh.
People aren't big on praising him.
Yeah, no.
No.
I'll praise him with you, Falrath.
See, I follow
I like that god. I'll praise him.
Azurth. God of wizards. And law of wizards. Really just kind of like, don't do stupid shit wizards.
You have a lot of following to do then.
I
I
do.
think all your gods are stupid.
Do you like my god?
Fair.
No. They're all just like creepy fucking wizards in the sky or some shit.
That's fair. But in truth, my god is a wizard in the sky. Therefore, you're both wrong and right.
Who's wrong?
All right, so today, a
Both?
young
What?
male human,
A male human what?
along with
What manner of animal does he turn
he
into?
enters. I know, right? You see him walking along the road, and he goes, "Oh, you guys are celebrating High
The High Holy
Praise
Day?
Day." Yeah.
Yeah, you
Uh,
can't tell by my pipe.
So I know, right?
Praise it.
Yep, he's praising
Nice
it.
beer.
So,
420, praise it.
I just said that 10 minutes ago.
anybody look up at him and take a gander at him?
Yep.
Sure.
Make a perception
He's
check.
probably
I
the
will
only
make a
interesting
perception
thing
check.
at the moment.
I got
Nat 20!
15.
Sorry, I got one.
Not as exciting as Nat
What's
20.
your gnomish IC?
I don't know. Through all the haze of smoke in my pipe.
Easy there.
Just like Visine
Mini
real
Gandalf.
quick. What's up, bro?
Mini Dolph.
Okay, so 15, nat 20.
3.
9.
You guys are
Mr.
wasted.
Tibbs.
I didn't even look.
Perhaps.
He's trying to figure out what god he wants to worship.
So 20 and 15, Courtney,
You
right?
probably worship me.
Okay, so your characters look up,
God
you
of
know,
knowledge,
and you
magic,
see,
and magic.
you see that he wears
Maybe he's a god of knowledge.
a cowl, and he's got a net guard, a cloth net guard over. But you see that you caught a glimpse that he actually has a completely shaved head, and he has tattoos, very identifying
Yeah.
tattoos. You recognize as a wizard immediately that he has got the Red Wizards of Thay tattoos
Let him
going
go
on
the
underneath.
fuck on. Just let him keep walking. Good day to you, sir, and I hope your trip is blessed and happy.
Well, thank you. So he's gonna walk over to another group and sit down and pop a squat with them, and he's gonna start
I will
basically
watch him.
chilling with them.
Very closely.
Okay. A couple hours later,
Anything he
a
does.
female gnome, also walking down the road, happens upon you guys and joins you guys.
To sit and eat and stuff.
She comes in. Oh, hey, you guys celebrating High Holy Day? Cool. You know what, man? I thought that I was just a few hours, maybe even a full day behind you guys. I've been kind of hustling to catch up, just that way I can join in, safety in numbers and all that fun stuff. You know, and she's just like, hey, you know, and she seems very friendly.
Do you want to celebrate the goddess of joy?
Boy, don't I!
Doesn't sound like it. Well, we have 2 handsome gnomes for you.
Falrath.
1.
1 is available.
No, you know what? None of them are available. None of these men are available.
I didn't go to school, but I know those are bad.
Okay.
Wait, what is it?
A gnome.
Yeah, I can tell by the nose.
What group did the Red Wizard wander over to? Was it the cultists or just a random?
No, just a random. Not the cultists, because
I'm
the
thinking
cultists
about
are very
it.
standoffish. Like, I don't want to say that they're very standoffish. I apologize. The cultist,
They probably
They-
keep themselves, though.
they
They
kind
kill
of do.
themselves?
I mean, some of them do go out and intermingle. But there's some that's in their own little clique.
I would like to mingle with the ones who are mingling and
Okay.
ask them if they'd like to celebrate the goddess of joy with me. Because I'm a
Some of
cleric
them
first.
look you up and down and say, "Oh yeah."
I'm gonna go over to where the red
We usher
take a
the
seat.
halfling
In my
over.
head, I'm already preparing the words for mirror
Would you like
image.
to celebrate joy, joy?
But I'm gonna go. So,
These people are interested.
Didn't we do that
where-
last
how have
time?
your journey brought you here?
Well, these people seem
Well,
a lot more than
uh,
just dancing.
He has a
Oh,
very
okay.
thick accent.
I'm on it.
My land, they are not. It's not a forgiving land, and so
Accepted friend.
I'm just looking for a new home, just place for me to live my days in peace.
So would you say that your last home wasn't very kind to you?
It's a very unforgiving place. I'm glad to be away from there.
Are you from
Can
a
I-
dream I had?
I'm going to cast.
The accent is.
I'm going to cast message almost as discreetly as I can, and go. Are you on the run or not?
He blinks and responds, "Yes, I'm expatriated. I'm just
I have a
finding
friend.
my place."
I have a friend, if you can do him the honor, who might reward you, should you be able to lift a problem from him.
Okay.
He requires the spell Remove Curse.
I freed
Always fun.
I freed my prince at Apple.
I pet the prince
This
again.
is all telepathically.
I ride upon the
Well, I
prince's
need to be doing
back.
something since
No, I
everybody's
do not.
socializing. So I'm being the standoffish one with the shining exemplar of what would be a great hunter's trophy.
Falrath, come dance with us. And these nice people from that big caravan that spilled all their stuff.
It's cool. I don't want any shit either. You know. Whatever. Fucking right.
Why don't you fucking ask?
I
God,
still
you
give you-
passive aggressive bitch.
I'm still gonna give you a hard time.
He's a wizard. That's what he does. He can't be aggressive or he
What's
gets
the
punted.
dark one?
Which one? This one? Chipotle good.
Ooh, man.
Considering he knows their reputation, he would prefer not to be caught up into anything. He's just trying to keep his head down.
Yeah.
Any words of advice for a aspiring?
Spacey.
Don't go to Thay.
Fair enough.
Not unless you like that hyper, effectively, if you played Star Wars, which I know you did, you know how with the Sith, like how they're just that first planet, their storyline, that's how it is. That's actually, honestly, the closest to Thay. Just either you will live to become a powerful wizard, or you will die, and your body will then become another mindless undead servant, to your betters.
So I will.
That sounds like a great start-off point for an evil.
I'll nod my head and go.
That was our original plan.
That's fair. And I don't move, but I cease that conversation and go back to just talking about basic day-to-day travel stuff.
Those olives.
I can't really disparage him for not wanting to be caught up in it, but I will telepathically. We might want to find a more permanent solution for
the tattoos.
Like
He
growing
thanks
hair.
you,
It's a
and
giant.
you see him kind of tighten everything up.
I love olives.
I feel really
It's a
bad because
lot
I
of
really
work,
want to
though.
cast Disguise Self on him, but it's called Disguise Self for a reason.
Just rearrange his face.
I can do that.
Just add more tattoos until his whole head's covered in them.
Is this Red Wizard Man or someone else?
Yeah.
I'm asking out of game. Go ahead. Fingers crossed, whatever our symbol is.
I just made a friend. I don't want to fuck it up.
It's very
The
rare for
first
you.
time I've done so.
We are friends.
No, you made him. He's your friend. And then you two kidnapped me.
Don't
That's
lie.
true.
Don't lie.
You loved it.
You love us.
I'm your handler. Your handler. Now I've got antlers. I was gonna go.
I walk over to you. I tried to help your friend, but
by talking to a red wizard.
he's expatriated.
Would
He's running away.
he like
Oh,
to
okay.
celebrate the goddess of joy?
I don't think so. I think he wants to
Okay,
celebrate
so,
being alone and not talked to and being hidden.
You've already demonstrated you can pierce ears. Maybe you should go try to do tattoos with him.
As you guys, so High Holy Day comes and goes. I missed what was said.
We made lots.
You
of
wake
friends.
up, and
We're all
The
on fire
next-
because the Red Wizard's a liar.
the next day you actually see the Red Wizard. He's making his own way, and you notice he's going down each cart, and he gets to where you assume the cultist leader is, and you see an exchange of money, and the cultist leader moves over, and he joins them with the who you suspect is the cultist leader. But the next day is just marred with constant troubles happening to the caravan, and everybody seems like really pissed off because you're so close that honestly you made it maybe a mile, and you're honestly like 10 miles away. You're like, we're 10 miles away, and today we've been covering easily, twice that many, or not twice that many. You're like covering 15 to 20 miles a day. All of a sudden, we only go 1 fucking mile. Everybody's pissed. And it's things like wagon wheels constantly falling off, and just a lot of rocks that are just kind of jut out of the ground. They shouldn't be there. I mean, this is a well-traveled tradeway road. So why are there rocks that are so damaging to wagon wheels, in the path? And so there's a lot of frustration. A lot of things just delayed the caravan. And this honestly goes on into the next
The
day.
entire caravan or just the cultists?
No, the entire caravan. Everybody's just
Even the cultists?
stuck. Yeah. Everybody make.
May I befriend a cultist?
No.
No.
I mean, you could try, but I doubt it'll end well.
Last time you tried that,
What kind of check are we making?
A wisdom insight check,
2.
or if
22.
you
18.
15.
except the paladin, make a charisma deception check.
Oh, well. That's a lot. 19.
What?
Okay, so everybody who rolled 9 or less, raise your hands. Cool. You notice nothing.
Cool.
10 to 12.
Too busy eyeing the stag, like.
Everybody missed 10 to 12.
I'll break your
Yep.
So you
22.
notice that the gnome who recently joined the caravan shows an interest in the human who joined at the same time, and who was welcomed aboard by one of the cult wagons as a passenger. She doesn't hang out with him, but during stops you notice she often sidles up near him to overhear anything the human might say. She has also been spotted hovering near the cult wagons when the cultists are busy with tasks other than guarding the wagons closely. You also notice that the gnome shows an interest in you guys and has spoken to several of you, asking very innocuous questions. Obviously, you notice her talking to you.
I hope so.
But it's a lot of times like, man, we're having a lot of bad luck on the road, man. You know, do you think we're going to get rained on? Just kind of things like that, you know.
I wouldn't know.
But what you pull from this
Did you see it?
is is that she seems to
Sorry, thank
mentally record in her mind palace everything that you say, all your answers. You think that she seems like she's kind of just being friendly, but you think that she's calculating and remembering, like committing to memory everything you're saying.
So.
And also you 16 plus, was that everybody but 16? I know you got
22.
you
I'm
got
at
22 15.
2.
Okay, so you didn't notice, but everybody else, except for completely oblivious and mostly on top of things. But those of you super on top of things, you notice that she is aware that you were noticing her being aware of you guys.
And we notice that she notices that we notice.
That she's also noticing the red wizard.
Did you crit?
Notice, well,
I
she's
got a
taken an
19.
active interest in you guys.
I
She's
have a
taken an
+3
active
to
interest in the red wizard. You assume it's quite possible that she knows who he is.
Not very smart,
And it's interesting
but
to
really
her that he is also talking
Same.
to the
Hey.
you know, but a lot of the things that you guys are doing are things that, you're watching the cult, she's watching the cult. There's a lot of very similar things going on here.
I will scoot
together.
up in moments of non-watching, kind of scoot over to her side and go, so, what you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Well, so you come up to her in the morning, and she looks at you, and you both have your bowls of oatmeal. That sounds like a good time to go and approach her, right? Everybody's eating breakfast, so you see her poking through
There's bacon.
through her oatmeal. She suddenly, as you're about to start eating your oatmeal, sticks her dagger into your oatmeal and starts feeling around in it. And she lifts something out of it and shows you an oatmeal smeared object resembling a tiny bead. She glances over her shoulder toward where the cultists sit at their breakfast. It's a sliver of bone, she whispers, curled into a circle so that when you swallow it, you could swallow it in a mouthful of gruel without noticing. Once eaten, it slowly uncurls inside you, exposing needle points that pierce your guts and kill you slowly. I suspect they're in all your breakfasts. She gets up and walks away and adds, let's talk this evening.
Cool. I'm going to go immediately to them and go, do not touch your food.
Well, we were doing the choo-choo.
Apparently,
And I do the same thing to theirs with, like, a dagger.
Okay, so you're going to try to pull out little beads or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Make a DC 15 intelligence
I thought those were
investigation
nuts.
check.
Or something.
Do you add the oatmeal? There's just like straight oatmeal, and it was, what the fuck is that? Rabbit poo?
20.
You find very small lumps that might be bone slivers, but they might just as easily be oat husk, sawdust, or insect eggs. But also, you notice that 2 of the cultists keep looking in your all's direction, but they're appearing to try to hide their interest.
Ha! Who wants granola now?
That evening, after a day of, okay? Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
You were wondering.
I'm thinking
Uh,
stag might
That
be better.
evening,
You
after
like granola.
most of the traders have bedded down,
Wait for him to be.
her name is
Rinse
Gleam
again
Silver.
Before you eat him.
Well, I meant,
The Red Wizard, his name is.
On break.
Oh, it is 7:33.
Or did I write it down? Either way, I'll tell you after break.
Yeah.
Gleam Silver, she comes over and she says, she introduces herself. My name is Gleam Silver. And look, I'm going to get straight to the point. We don't work for the same people, but we're all on the same side. We share a belief that the cult of the dragon must be stopped. I need to know what they're carrying in those wagons and where they're taking it. Will you help me find out? We can do it tonight.
Lots of gold. And am I the only one with her? Anybody else come with her?
As she comes, like you guys, I assume, are
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
So she comes to you guys to talk.
Well, why don't you go invisibly to check it out? While we do a distraction.
I mean,
Because you already know what's in the chest. You already
Ah.
know.
Well, okay, then we'll just tell you.
That's
Gold.
why. Yeah.
figure
It's
they're
mostly gold.
I mean, figure
We've
if
been watching
they're
them for a very long time. It's lots and lots of gold.
they're probably making a nest. Actually, I'm pretty sure they're making a nest. We found some of the eggs
Yes, and
back
we
in
had them
Green
killed.
Nest.
We did kill them.
Okay.
One of these guys did it. I don't remember.
Is-
Falrath.
So long ago. Falrath did.
Long before. Before times.
Oh, long ago.
And break time.
In the galaxy. Where we lived
Yeah,
before.
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Dice and Discourse. So I know
Herding cats.
the 40 checks seems a bit, especially being taped, seems a bit arduous. But in terms of playing it, they do have 2 pages of events.
Don't do shit.
And so just definitely if you're paying, I don't know how you like to do them. I definitely wanted to at least work them in. I liked having my players roll each, that way they have it instead of me just going
Is he better
constantly. Also, another idea is if you guys want, I've done this before and it was met with success. I don't know if you know, well, obviously you're nerds, so Magic the Gathering, you could take like forest cards and place, oh no, I moved me! So you can take like just take forest cards and then put in any of your monster cards to represent. And you can have a little list of what they represent and actually have people. That way you can also make sure it's a little bit more spread out in case the dice are kind of screwing you. So that way you can get the amount, the average amount of encounters that you're hoping for. And you can have each player take a card and, it's a little bit more, it's a different way to do random encounter, so that's an idea that you guys can use. It's an idea I've used in the past, and I thought it was very good. But tonight we obviously went with the dice rolls. It's what's out of the book. So a little bit of discourse for you there, in case anybody is watching. Okay, so we were getting into the night, the conversation. So she basically, you guys seem like you're. She's like, that guy's a red wizard, right?
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, you're aware.
He claims
She's like, isn't it weird that a red wizard of Fae who just happens upon this, caravan also just happens to become chummy with the cult's leadership?
I may have learned a lesson if this goes sour, but he told me he was expatriated. And now I'm starting to wonder. Either that or old habits die hard.
Did you,
Perhaps he just wanted to be hidden in the shiny carry thing. Because there is a curtain.
Did you tell him anything, I guess, revealing?
No.
Nothing at all?
No.
Mm.
He didn't talk about you naked if that's what you're worried about.
I mean, that's not news to anyone, so...
I know.
Let us be naked upon the caravan.
Nope.
I was?
It's not.
I'll do it.
Do what? I'm sorry.
We're getting naked.
Anyway.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm kidding.
But I do tell her, it's like, I may have learned a lesson in trusting people and not trying to divulge or get deeper questions.
Murky durky. Okay.
So, what if you are still chummy with him and you go talk to him again? That might be a good idea. You could gain some information.
I don't think he's willing to give honest information if he's hanging out with, five-headed, let's worship this bitch, like...
Spawn of evil. Yeah, got it.
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
Not everything can be solved with friendship, Twilight Sparkle.
Yes, it can. Friendship is magic.
So we've
No, fireball.
we've done. So she basically agrees with y'all's assessment of the information. She's just like, yes, I knew that. So basically, you each tell each other nothing that the other didn't know, but you both reveal that you both know the same things. Like, she's like, oh, he's a redwood. Oh, you did know. Okay, well, So you guys actually have discovered just about everything the other one knows.
So, wait, who are
And
you
now
working
love
for?
blossoms between you.
An interested party.
That doesn't tell me anything.
Blue wizards.
That's
You
this
know.
thing.
Green wizard.
Got a
Yeah,
medallion that
that's
might...
Yellow wizard.
No,
Jump into that.
I'm just like I said, I just
got
work
more
for
colors.
an interested party, a party that has similar goals as yours. We both want the same thing, so you need not fear me as an enemy. I am not a threat to you.
I pulled my Harper. No, I don't.
Can I check to see if
Okay.
she's telling the truth?
Sure. So go ahead and make an insight check.
Yeah. What's insight?
Wisdom?
19.
You suspect that she's not telling you everything. Shocker. But you cannot discern an actual lie. So she's not lying to you, but you can... I mean, she's clearly... The way I'm responding to you is clearly holding back.
So you want...
Because she's not saying, this is
something
the
that's not
organization that I'm with. So
No, I
she's
know.
clearly holding back.
So you
that.
want to take down the dragon cultist and
Yeah.
the rise of Tiamat, basically.
Yeah, that would definitely be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Enemy of my
I just want to, with that, no, just with that,
The
trying
enemy of my
to,
enemy
making
is my
sure
friend.
she's not trying to,
No,
get
it is.
information out of us by pretending to be on our side.
Right, she's not a double agent.
Yeah, that's
she
what I was
is
thinking.
sincerely. You feel like she is sincerely with an organization
Well,
that has similar goals to yours,
That sounds like an incredibly good double agent.
or incredibly good. Yes. But as far as you're aware, you cannot tell if she seems to be. She's. It's
She
kind of
seems
obvious
legit.
that she's holding something back. Like you're like, oh, who do you work for? An interested agent or party. Okay, that
Tells me
you're
nothing.
holding
Cool.
something back. But
What's your alignment?
she does seem, when you're like, are your goals the same as ours? Like you want to take, she seems like, yeah, that's bad. I want to take them down. They're bad.
All right.
So, and she
That's
seems
all I
genuine.
need to know, but yeah.
So the next day,
Neutral good.
everybody's gearing up. They're like, God, what the fuck else is gonna happen? Like you're about 6 miles away from Waterdeep. You're pretty close.
I am literally halfway, to the end of this book, guys. If we don't get to Waterdeep by the time I reach the end of this book, somebody's gonna give me a new book.
I closed the book and removed the bookmark.
So as they start to go, several wheels
I've
straight
never-
collapse underneath the wagons, and there's just a collective. You can feel the frustration ripple through the entire caravan.
Yes.
People are looking at it, and there's wormwood has gotten into the wheels, and they're just like, I thought isn't there resin and preservatives put on this wood to prevent us from acting? And people are flipping out, and they're like, okay, we're so close to Waterdeep, we're going to send a group to go get fresh wheels, bring them back, and we are going to get there, you know...
Wheels literally fell off every single wagon?
No, not every, but enough that the caravan cannot proceed. And they didn't fall
People
off.
are
They
blind
collapsed, like, you know, because the wooden wheels were chewed through
Is there
by
a curse
woodworms.
on us?
So when you get up there, you can actually see the worm trackings where they
Did this
ate their way through the wood. And the wheels went...
I checked the stag for wormwood.
He
We
seems
should probably
fine.
ask how. So
It
his
started
kingdom
when the
just collapsed due to
new
time
Lizardmen
and not
popped up.
Discourse.
Apparently he was gifted with immortality and deerdom.
Mm.
That, and I think elves do live to be about 1,000 years old. So it's quite
Almost
possible that...
2,000 if you get old enough, if you don't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And since he's been stuck in this place, like, the worst thing he has to worry about is malnutrition.
And hunters.
And, you know, hunters, obviously, but... he's
Oh, they're
apparently
like
very
golden
good at it
half
since,
elf,
you
half
know...
deers, aren't there?
And breeding.
The herds.
So the party had a group of people get
Monkey,
together
half
and they go out.
breed
Some of the
character.
cultist guards go and joins them. They have enough guards left behind that they feel confident they can protect their wagons, and they go off. And 6 miles plus bartering plus 6 miles back, they arrive late in the evening. So they're like, well, I guess we'll get there tomorrow. So wagons, wheels go on, people stay up to get the, you know, and there's hammering and things to get all that stuff done. And then everybody basically is very exhausted from working on wagons all day and getting them ready so that way tomorrow morning they can finally pull into Waterdeep. And you guys go to sleep. You wake up. And you guys awaken to a killing.
Of whom?
One of the cultists acting as a wagon guard was murdered overnight. He was stabbed in the back with who has a... Does anybody have a short sword, by the way?
I have a long sword.
You have a long sword? No.
Rapier.
Rapier?
I just have a whip. And bow.
No. No short sword. But you have a long sword?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He appears to have been stabbed in the back with a sword. The wound is too big to be from a dagger, and left where he fell beneath a wagon cult, or a cult wagon. The his companions immediately accused, You've got a long sword! You must have murdered him!
How many other people have long swords?
Like, everybody here.
Pretty much everyone.
They say, let me see your sword! You know, do you show them your sword?
I can unsheath my sword.
I would definitely...
Alright, so they
Whoa.
say, look!
I
That
see-
is clearly the same weapon used! That looks like the exact same kind of hole that it would put into him! She's the murderer!
Do you want to go look at everyone's swords?
It clearly has not seen blood like
Also, I
this
was
entire trip.
in
And
a,
before
I was
that, even.
And before that.
Yeah.
That's
Or
true.
Really for show.
It's basically sharpened and new. It hasn't
I
even
can
cut
stand
skin. Are
still.
you
If it-
kidding
if it
me?
gets
I am a cleric of the
What kind
goddess
of
of
morons
joy. Why
are
would I
you?
murder someone?
She's got a sword, he died by a sword, and they've been giving us stares this whole time! She's the murderer!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Everyone was giving you fucking stares when one of your goddamn treasure chests spilled the fuck over. You're sitting here.
Hey now,
accusing my-
you know what?
no,
Don't
no.
talk about what's in our chest. You know, that's
Oh,
private property.
everybody
You
knows.
stabbed. You
Everybody
stabbed our
fucking
man.
knows.
Because you want to get at our stuff.
No, everybody here has seen
Everyone's
your
new
stuff.
I'm pretty sure that you are overreacting. I was with these 4 people. We were all in a cuddle puddle.
She's my cuddle buddy.
I was definitely in a cuddle puddle.
Yep. We were all together.
Can I
My
intimidate?
spider is my cuddle puddle.
That's
Can I
creepy.
intimidate?
And
You hear an
It's a nice
onlooker
little
shouting.
cage,
No, you
yeah.
can't intimidate, really. You hear an onlooker shout out, you know, if they're so worried, someone should look through their chest. Yeah, yeah. And they're like, you know, we don't need any of that. And uncharacteristically, Asbarad Joes, that's the name of the guy, the red wizard, he comes forward and he's like, look, guys, it's been a long journey and all the recent troubles we've been having has been stressing us all out. Let's just... Was there any witnesses?
I
No,
was-
there was no witnesses. Okay, so no one knows who murdered this man. And clearly, just saying she has a sword is not evidence enough. So unless anybody sees anything that would point to a perpetrator,
I will get out my biggest scales.
none, then clearly there's
Are you going to try to put on trial?
nothing we can do.
If
Clearly
the sword
the
wins,
gods
what's
will
the
have to
duck?
punish
It
whoever
must be a
murdered
witch.
this poor man.
Where's a duck?
The sword must
Thank
float
you,
The sword must
kind
float.
sir.
for it to be a witch.
If the sword floats, it stabbed this man.
If it sinks, someone has to go get it.
Or people could look for people with bloody stuff, but they probably hid the evidence. But thank you, sir, for backing me up like my wonderful friends did.
He nods and goes back to his seat with the cultist. Okay, so congratulations, you've completed episode 4.
Not sure how I feel about
Finally, the wheels, everything works. There's no more delays. You arrive in Waterdeep.
I will,
Do we have any idea who did kill the cultist?
I'll trot my stag up to the front so I look all fancy when we go in the city.
I've heard many stories about this place.
Let me enjoy it.
You do know. You are riding a dude.
Okay, so you get
You
into
seem
town.
fine with it every day.
Yeah, but I'm not a.
So you need to
Good at your job.
go find
Amazing.
a wizard to
Resplendent in glory.
I'm not a half elf riding an elf dude.
I like
remove the
other
curse.
options.
A golden elf dude.
Golden elf dude.
With long hair.
Whenever
While he
I
does
ride a
that,
golden elf
the
dude.
4 of you, you need to move quickly as the cultist caravan is doing its own thing, and your payment is you need to get your payment, unless you wish to forego that
we'll get my
and
payment.
just.
I go to Beer Master and ask for my money, please.
Okay, so if you wrote down how much I was offering you,
I did
then
somewhere.
48.
that's how much
no,
you
because-
acquire.
For the
You didn't
entire
get
day.
anything.
38.
Let's see.
I thought it was basic guard.
How much
10
was it per
days,
day?
so there was 40.
Randall and Courtney get 60.
Okay.
60 total or 60 per day?
60
So I
total.
got my
Per day?
innards ripped out.
Total.
from me.
Yep.
Sorry.
You can have my 48
For
gold.
those.
Okay.
I don't need it.
60.
I have like 700.
Are you just proud of the way you earn your own gold?
Mister, I'm riding a dude.
I have it all written in the sides.
I
I
don't
should
see why you're
probably
making a big deal
consolidate
out of
this
it.
at
I
some
think you're
point.
jealous.
Side
I am
And
jealous.
as you're quickly like, I gotta go, so quickly pay me, I gotta go. And they're like, okay, here's your money. Hey, if you guys did a great job fighting those flying monsters. If you ever want to work for me again, you know where to find me. I'll gladly take you on. You're like, thanks, bye. Thanks, Kate, bye.
Thanks, Beer Man. You're
Shoot
amazing.
off.
Great working for you.
That's the first guard I ever had that didn't steal my beer.
Bye, Elven Lady. Hope you sell your wood.
So everybody else takes off to go to the. All the caravans go to the merchant quarter. You notice the cult wagons don't follow the same pattern as the others from the caravan. Instead, they head for the north side of the city before looking for a place to spend the night. Everyone who the characters know to be associated with the cult goes to the same spot by nightfall.
Do we see which tavern
As Barat
they're
Jose
staying in?
remains with the cultists during this time, and Jamna Gleamsilver expresses to you her desire to stick with them until they uncover the treasure's destination, which is also what you're here to do. You're also trying to find out where they're taking the gold. The cultists spend a day resting their horses at a stable. So what kind of inn do you guys wish to take?
Closest one to where they're at.
So
Or the same one.
basically comfortable inn lodgings. So what is it? I think it was like a gold and a half.
Can we
For
stay
a
at the
comfortable
same one
meal.
for them?
And comfortable.
No.
You probably don't want to stay in the city, especially since they think you murdered your friend or
Thank you.
their friend.
We
And
all
they-
have 200.
so everybody spend a gold and a half for the inn and good food.
200
Minus
gold.
1.5
And
gold.
then
50 gold each from the treasure from the dungeon. So you get like 300 gold.
Yeah, I'll add up all my gold stuff later.
Here, you can have my 48.
other wagons are already here, covertly carrying treasure from all over.
I think the rewards I've gotten so
After,
far is plenty.
Do you want to
So,
look for a wizard?
We
Guardian?
traveled with a bunch of cultists, but what happened? We didn't have the dragonborn or the half dragon anywhere. Did they? Have there been rumors of any half dragons? I imagine they can't really roam free though.
Mhm.
Not when they're colored bad dragon colors.
Yeah. Well, what about that wizard fellow? We could ask him.
So you want to ask around about this half dragon guy?
You should probably.
Maybe somewhat surreptitious, like so. Any interesting happenings Past
Colorful
few days,
characters.
Well, it's Waterdeep. There's always something.
I've heard there's been rumors of
Can I?
strange creatures,
My
maybe
friend wants to sleep with a
draconic in
dragon.
nature. They've been active in the south. I was wondering if such things have come north.
So you spend some time asking around Waterdeep's northern gate, which is where effectively you're camped out, or you're staying at an inn nearby, since that's where the cult is headed, or has headed. You hear rumors of a half-dragon being sighted in the area at least 10 days ago. Everyone remembers the incident. Chromatic half-dragons are almost never seen, and they tend to cause alarm when they are. If the rumor is true, then the half-dragon was traveling with a strong escort of mounted guards heading north.
Huh.
Everybody's going north, I guess.
Yeah.
To the
Wow.
wall.
Can I spend
Lacey farted.
some time looking for a wizard for the
Yes, let's go find a wizard.
elf?
He's already doing
So,
Oh, I thought he was.
Randall, this is something your character would do.
Another wizard.
Looking at maps, you know that the road to the north is called the High Road, and it's used to connect Waterdeep to the city of Neverwinter. A cold coastal marsh called the Mere of Deadmen lay between the road and the coast. Over the years, the Mere continually expanded. Each time it grew, it flooded the road, which had to be relocated further inland. That was the situation until a century ago, when Neverwinter was nearly destroyed by the eruption of Mount Hottenau. With the city in ruins, efforts to keep the road open simply stopped. It no longer served a purpose. But now Lord Neverember is rebuilding Neverwinter, and the road is needed again. The warehouse visited by the cultists is where shipments of supplies to the road building camps are coordinated. If freight haulers went there, it must have been to see if they could haul supplies to the road head for pay. Supplies to the road head for pay. Are they hiring guards for supply caravans? Sure, you bet they are. The Mere of Deadmen is wild and dangerous. Lord Neverember's agents in his endeavor are perpetually looking for laborers to build the road and fighters to protect the laborers. Turnover in those jobs is pretty high. These are things that you would discover as...
Where's the red wizard at?
With you.
Still with the cultist, or at least staying at the same inn they are.
I would like to approach him whenever is usually earliest convenient for you as the GM and him.
I would like to look around for a wizard of a slightly higher arcane knowledge to expedite my
More educated.
my
Okay.
golden friend's recovery.
I will accompany you unless you want to drink at a bar.
I don't think I could take the stag in the bar.
I can't take a spider in a bar.
Yeah, but your spider's ugly. My stag's
You go with him, I'll
gorgeous.
stay with Bits.
You
Okay.
And
keep your
Tim.
opinions to yourself.
His
I'm
his
coming
spider's
with you,
amazing.
Falrath.
But it's ugly.
And that's
It's not ugly. All
Look at all these,
creatures
look at these
are
eyes.
beautiful.
How
All
many eyes it
creatures
has.
are beautiful.
I put your hat on it so I don't have to look at it.
It's so pretty. You have to get off.
We don't have to look at it when we go look for Mr. Wizardman. Come on.
Do you do peekaboo 8 times with it?
Yeah. I
Okay.
try to cover all.
So
it's
finding
like,
a wizard
spiders
needed is actually not too challenging in a city like Waterdeep. This is a city of splendor. It's quite possibly the most high magic you'll discover in the Sword Coast. So it's really not a challenge. So you take him in there, and they will do it free of charge, mostly because they can use the knowledge gleaned, an archaic form of Elvish. Ooh, they can write it down and maybe sell a book or two. Either way, they'll be excited
They want to
for
quiz
the
him
experience.
forever.
Exactly, and
Hello.
the elf being happy that he's no longer cursed will
Talk to them.
And
Oblige.
I'm
That
sure that they can, with his ancient kingdom fall into ruins and all other fun stuff, they can piece things of his life back together. For them, it's more of a exciting, like maybe we can go and explore his
I just
ancient
gave a bunch
kingdom.
of
Maybe
hints.
there's ancient, magic, or maybe there's ancient artifacts. Who knows? So
I just
they'll
brought the
get their
candy
payment
too.
out of a potential expedition to the man's, because these things are very rare. And also, they realize that hat that is actually the cursed object. And it's one of those, like all things, if it's a cursed object, you can't remove it once it's on, except by... And yeah, actually, remove curse doesn't remove the enchantment from the cursed object. It just gives you an opportunity to take it off.
Okay.
So,
This is
they
what I'll
remove
take with
curse
you.
for
Become a
free.
common little
You have
thing.
completed your task. You have gained 500 experience for that.
Oh.
So
Woo!
should take a
Good
curse on
job.
him and,
Glad I
like,
came with
leave
you.
it
everybody's, well, don't worry, I've got
I just
the
wanted
party
to witness
XP
this
is now
beautiful
increased to
moment.
280 for tonight's session.
Yay.
I'm with the end, yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Hmm?
We're waiting till the end.
Yeah.
I'm writing it down because we'll forget.
Hello, elf fan person.
So he is restored. Oh, thank God. He eats human food and is thrilled. No more grassy stuff for him.
No dwarvish.
And for many years, you see half deer, half elf, scampering through the wilderness. Abominations.
Like centaurs. But
Yeah.
Dryads.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's where they come from.
Well.
So after
fun.
a day of them resting their horses, they continue to use the road north. So you know that you
The
need to get
cultists?
hired again as wagon escorts, which is really, to get to the
Super
supply
easy.
warehouse where they're
Are they on their
building
own
the road.
escort caravan now? Like, have they amassed their own?
Well, yeah, they still have the same cultists pretending to be normal merchant guards. What's up?
I would like to talk to the Red Wizard before they go.
He is staying behind, as far as I'm aware. I don't believe he's going with them.
Rather.
Are we gonna talk to him though? I think we should ask if that dragon guy was in that caravan with the cape, with the
No.
thing.
Well, what have you said earlier about not learning a lesson? About maybe...
This time, I'm going to be very, very perceptive as I can be.
Or I could go use my high charisma. No, that's not gonna work.
Don't
I'm
hold
not a
me
bard
to it. It's
anymore.
possible that he does go with them, but from what I understood is that
If I were a
he
bard.
hangs out with them while they're in Waterdeep,
I
and once they leave, he no longer is hanging out with
So,
them.
buddy,
He becomes a blue wizard because water.
how's it going?
Pretty good, making some, inquiries. I'm trying to find a place where I can lay low. The tattoos are a little hard to remove, but, I know that there's got to, if we can remove curses, we can remove tattoos. Am I right?
Burn them.
So, I'm just looking for a way to, get these removed or figure out once I've got those things settled, hopefully I can, not have to hide quite so much and I can
I
get a
have a way
normal
to
job.
remove them.
I know, right?
I'm-
He's fine. He'll take care of that himself.
So, why that wagon?
They're the only ones that would let me hire a spot on their wagon. I didn't want to walk. I'm not red wizards are not known for their sprightly, their walking legs, so
17, 18 for insight.
totally legit, as far as you're aware. And I couldn't cast the disc that would kind of give it away.
That stare down. I was just like,
Well, one of you staring down.
yeah.
Ah. No gnome.
Did you see any half dragons with them?
No. I didn't even know that there was a half-dragon supposed to be with them.
I mean,
No, you saw a half-dragon, but he left ahead.
Right.
Like, those guys
what about a guy in a purple robe, bald head, crooked nose?
didn't see that guy.
Just continue to lay low. If
That's
you
the plan.
if you need anything, you can send Raven to look for me.
Get a magic roll.
All right, well, I appreciate that. Is that all you wanted to accomplish? With it? Okay. So you guys, you have... Okay, so you're going to continue the guise of being guards. You've already proven that you basically
Let's
have.
get some more
So
work,
just-
guys.
It's easy for you to slip into it, especially these people. You show up, you have weapons, good to go. That's effectively how desperately they need guards. It is the Mere of Deadmen. It has, it's earned its reputation. Guards do go up there. Some of them die. It's enough action that, those who don't really have a stomach for it come back. And there's some veterans that are making a lot of money out there. Some guys that really know how to defend themselves. But it's definitely Wild West out there. Only it's not, villains coming to town and shooting up the sheriff. It's, monsters coming to town and everybody fighting or dying. So it's really a survival of the fittest kind of place. And, I know that at level 4 you're thinking, well, in the reality of up to 20 levels, we're still pretty weak. But in D&D world, you guys are actually in the experienced land. Like, you're not novices. You know your way around your swords.
We call
So,
these the heroic
Especially here.
levels.
you know, you've
Heroic
been
order.
identified as, you know, superhuman. You know, you're that one step above the common masses. So you're definitely
The great
people of
unwashed.
note. So you get easily hired on. It's 200 miles to the work camp.
Young, dumb, and full with unexpected success.
Yeah.
I lived? Holy shit, I lived!
Dude.
How every young gnome's adventure ends. Holy shit, I'm alive!
Or
Yep. There's no in between. There's no.
Okay, so it should take you about 10 days to get there. So 10 random rolls. Randall!
8.
and we're following their caravan at this point, right? Or are we attached to the same one?
We're following.
Okay.
Rolled an 8.
8 good.
Yes, 8 is, I'm sure. Fine.
17! I hate you, Tim.
It might be.
That must have been Mr. Bit's turn to talk.
Does anything happen at 17?
I'm sorry, what?
17.
17. Cool. You are accosted. Your party has been waylaid and must defend itself.
Oh no.
I shoot them all in the knee.
I continue on.
You're no longer adventurers, fuck you.
Okay, so you guys are traveling with a contingent of warriors. So I want you to imagine you are going with, you know, there's caravans and they are bringing out long blocks that they lay down to try to make a more permanent road to Neverwinter, because so many trade goods are going to the north. Mm-hmm. And these guys are constantly rebuilding the road as the Mere of Deadmen expands and is constantly eating the roads. Effectively, you know, by flooding, and then the roads are now impassable. So, and nobody wants to go through the Mere of Deadmen, you know, and it's impossible to build a road through it. So they're just going constantly. They're just constantly going around it. No, they're putting it some miles away, but then, you know,
Years and years.
give it a couple of years, it's gone. Give it a couple of years, it's gone. So, and they're making so much money that replacing the road is, you
Their
know,
job. So they do.
they do it, and they're making a lot of money. Neverwinter is that desperate for supplies. So you guys are traveling. And so when we talked about the two birds coming down, it's like, well, there's, you know, a bunch of us. How many people pull out their bows? You know, I should have explained there's probably multiple groups being attacked by the birds. Mm-hmm. It's just that your party had to deal with those two while the rest had to deal with their versions. So when these guys burst out, it's not 5 dudes coming. There's 4 orcs and 1 ogre emerges out of, you know, the nearby foliage and starts to fight you. It's not 5 dudes. That's just your group. What
Well,
you have to take
everybody
on, while
is.
everybody else has to take on their ogres and orcs. So everybody's fighting.
I'm immediately in.
You guys are fighting these ogres
They're
and these
ugly,
orcs.
they smell, and they're in the way.
So everybody roll initiative. Oh, hey, you already did.
Except for Tim.
I gave him my
Yeah, he
number.
did.
Yeah.
I almost hit me in the face.
I know.
Oh, it's 'cause
Have
I-
faith.
Oh,
That's
I
what
did
you
my
get.
initiative card right this time.
Good.
I was trying to do half
You
and
added
half.
the dexterity or whatever?
No, damn it, I didn't. But I did it almost right with the.
We cheated at uniform with everybody else this time.
There you go.
Alrighty, so
Individual, stand out.
I gave her a hard time last time.
they know you're there.
Yesterday.
You know they're there. It's pretty hard for an ogre to surprise anybody.
Yeah, he's fucking big. It's
He's
stupid.
very big. So a big, their artwork is, that's an ogre.
Cool story.
Are they related or anything?
Ogres and orcs.
No.
Is that racist?
Big ol',
Just because
you
I'm a
know,
monster.
angriness.
Sorry, I was thinking Avenue Q.
Not all.
It's big, slow, and dumb. And 4 orcs.
Grease, fire. Move on.
I am preparing grease.
I don't know how it will work when they're on the mirror, though.
Guiding bolt. I don't remember what you do.
Bless.
I know, but then I get a second turn. Unless we kill them before my second turn like last time.
Alrighty.
With the birds.
Stab.
Totally fine with that.
Me too.
There's a lot more than this time.
Is this the
Fisticuffs
same
down.
book?
Is this his fantasy?
Is it the real life?
No, it's
Caught in a
Dungeons and
landslide?
Fair enough.
God.
This is real life. No, it's Dungeons and Dragons. How many times did you fucking say that?
Only the 6th episode.
Alrighty, so Joy,
Mm.
you see 4 orcs wielding great axes, charging out of the nearby surrounding hillside / foliage, and one huge
If
lumbering
Game of
brute
Thrones
kind of
actually
walks out behind the orcs. And the orcs are charging. What do you wish to do?
Rage.
Now,
You rage.
this is the little voice in your head. Remember the last time you charged people with great axes? You fucking died! Nearly.
Several
You?
times.
Because I remember
There's-
it
Why,
being you.
why does that
just
voice in the back of my
whispering
head sound like Nolan?
There's a gnome in there going, hey, idiot.
Nolan.
And Falrath.
Grouping.
In the back.
Think about it.
I'm not sure if she hears any of that as rage takes over her fragile little
I hope
mind.
she hears it before she gets
So
My
it's
gentleman
more like,
mind.
hey, remember last...
Fine, fuck you, die, I don't care. I'll just raise your body when you're dead.
I'm going.
But then it can't rage.
I'm actually going to listen to the voice and prepare to swing at the first ugly.
All right, so you'll just when they step in range, swing.
You're so
I guess
full of rage you
guard-
don't know which to go
Alright.
for
Guard
first.
stance
So
and-
you let them come to you.
Yeah.
Faerun.
I cast Bless on everyone except for
I'm-
Neolin.
I take a step behind her rails going, no, please.
These 3
Damn.
get blessed.
All right,
Plus D4,
Neolin.
everyone. Plus D4.
I'm going to cast.
You're like
Hey, we're in a
with
we're in a
that.
bog, right?
You get a D4.
You're in a
You
bog.
get-
We're in a bog. Like,
Everybody look at
Muddy
me.
area.
well, no, you're just this is the second day away from
are we on a
Waterdeep.
road?
Yes, you're on a road.
I will cast Grease
Okay.
before us. Slightly, I'd say 5 feet, 10 feet in front of her.
Okay.
So they slip and slide right into your axe.
Oh yeah.
Tibbs.
First one comes close.
Which one is leading the pack?
Or you can just throw your
An orc.
A orc. I take out the closest one charging.
All right.
Or, well, I shoot at. I don't take.
Yeah.
I charge at him with my short bow.
Do you get it? Can you only use your D4 once?
No.
Every
While she
time you make an
concentrates.
attack or saving throw.
Or
Oh, and saving.
Until she gets interrupted.
That's
or
it? Roll damage?
Yes, until my concentration ends or a minute in game
That's 10
has
rounds.
passed. Yep. Spiritual weapon, do I wanna use
Pink
you?
with a 4.
So you hit him and you just see him glow red. You just made it matter.
Wait, what did you hit? Why is he glowing?
The leading. The charge is one of the orcs, and I hit him with a toothpick.
Oh, a toothpick.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm very proud of you. That was good.
So he takes a little bit of a dinking. So there's 4 orcs. There's
Ooh, man, I had a bonus action. Sorry.
terrible. So you guys range yourselves in such a way that Wizard and Archer are behind and next to the wagons, and you guys are
I guess
in shoulder to shoulder with your other melee brethren that are, taking the charge from these orcs. And you see arrows are whizzing by from the archery guys, and people are throwing javelins as, they get near. And you see orcs as they're charging out, dropping, your group just sucks. As they get close, go ahead, Joy, and swing your axe at
Dexterity
the nearest orc.
Are they getting an advantage?
No, he's
Just
rolling.
one orc falls down and the big guy falls down.
16.
Everybody bounces.
That's a
and
hit.
the
Roll
big guy
damage.
Well,
Yeah.
Go ahead and take that one. 12 plus 4 plus 2, 14. Wait, no.
No, it should
17, 18.
All right. So as one of the ogre, they seem a little unsure as they're crossing the grease. You just, as he gets close, bring your axe up and you just straight push it right into his guts. He lifts up from the forest.
Strong.
You drop him down and bring it down over his head. He is dead.
Strong halfway.
well,
He's done.
Can I use my second attack to hit another one?
It's a bonus, so I guess.
11, 15.
Is it hit?
Get another 12. Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
you get to
maybe.
reroll it.
8,
She took a feat,
nine,
but that's a
10.
reroll.
11.
You take the better one.
The lucky one.
But only on one
14.
attack.
14. You swing at the other one and it cuts his throat out. So he falls down onto his knees, blood gushing. Kind of just sprays on you like, I guess is how I imagine you doing it. And he falls dead at your feet a moment later.
Yay.
I look in horror at her like, Jesus!
You're fantastic.
Somebody got good.
It only took her 5 times of dying.
2, shut up. You died once too.
It's fair.
You're
Yeah.
basically Dondarrion, only better.
The only one that hasn't died is Tin Bits.
You actually see the orc
for
who
lack of
slipped and
trying.
fell. He seemed to just kind of actually, when he slipped and fell, he did kind of like what you see in football. He just kind of quickly gets back to his feet and completes the charge. The big guy, however, does not.
The orc.
He's kind of like,
the
slow boo.
ogre.
Yeah.
Did my job.
They approach. One is going to come after you because, he doesn't like the fact that you just killed 2 of his friends. So he's going to try to hit you, and he does actually hit you. And another one is going to come for
You get a plus
the
D4 on
paladin.
saving throws. No, this doesn't count, does
I
it?
don't,
And
I don't
miss.
think I have a saving throw again.
No.
I did nothing and nothing happened.
Great axe. Right off the table.
Suck.
He hits you for 13 points of slashing damage.
What's that have?
'Cause you're raging.
6.
Round it down.
And then the orc missed you, and that's right, they're at the very end. So, Joy, yeah, sure, at 17. It is now your turn.
Well, I'm gonna attack.
The one who hit you?
Yeah.
17 plus whatever.
Yeah, you hit him. Roll
Okay.
damage.
Did I get skipped from accident?
Did you go?
No.
Go ahead and make an attack then.
That's me, Pickles.
You were the second to go.
Oh!
It was Joy, then Falrath.
I didn't do anything though.
Okay, well then do something.
Did I?
I don't remember.
I don't
Is
remember.
the ogre still in the grease?
At your turn order, no.
Whatever.
Okay. I will hit the orc in front of me. For 22.
That's a hit.
For
Really
11.
suck.
Did you attack the ogre?
Kept on
No.
rolling ones. Shut up.
He's too far back.
Oh.
'Cause it looks
You put an arrow in his chest. It looks like a normal human being that would have been a fatal blow, but he seems to power through it through sheer animal orky raginess.
Did you
I
shoot
will.
one?
I will drop my bow and draw my sword and shield then.
Alrighty. So then Joy. Now we're.
I got 15 on the orc attacking me.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
No, that
Oh,
was
that
the
was
damage.
15.
Oh,
'Cause you
okay.
already
Well, then
rolled
you
it.
just. He hits you, and you're like, no, this is how it's done, homie. And you kill him.
Alright, and is there another one near me, or?
Yeah, right in front of him. And you guys, I imagine, were basically shoulder to shoulder.
Ooh.
19
Plus whatever your D4 is, plus whatever.
Well, yeah.
Basically it hits.
19.
Yeah, you hit.
And bloop, 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 bloop.
Is that a 1 or a 7?
It's a 1.
Oh.
If I roll 1, I can re-roll. Does that work? Yeah. I think it's...
Did you re-roll your other attack?
No, but I'm lucky.
You can
No,
only
your
use it so many
savage
times a
attack
day.
is what I mean. You get to re-roll.
Oh wait, she has a different kind of luck.
Yeah,
She
she
has
has
a
like-
different
kind of
kind
luck,
of luck.
yeah.
So it's if you roll a 1 on anything.
8,
Mm, I'm not sure. It would be in the
So
book.
she gets to re-roll an
14.
attack anyway.
Do you wanna peek it?
Once-
14 on him, too.
Okay.
He's super dead. So the orcs are all dead. It's just the one ogre
Playing in the mud.
playing in the grease.
I imagine he's just distracted, like
Falrath.
super happy.
So he's in the grease.
Yep, he's greased.
I'm going to run my hand over my blade as a bonus action, and it ignites. I'm just going to stab the grease.
Okie dokie.
Sometimes I get to play with spells too.
So do I guess what was it that I was doing last time?
Fireball spell. So it's 66.
66. Roll
No,
66.
No, it's
That's a lot.
D8s. It's D8s.
Okay,
What?
7. Well, he gets to make a reflex save.
already made it.
Okay.
Yeah.
7, 14, 16, 22, 29, 31.
How many?
Are we destroying him?
How many did you roll?
Yeah, well, she.
6 what?
6 d8s.
Sure. Okay.
Damn.
Alrighty. So you pissed him off.
He's still alive.
Indeed, he is.
Is it
Deja
me?
vu. Set really ugly thing on
Faerun.
fire.
All
I would
right.
rather
I'm
just
gonna
spin in the
continue
grease.
concentrating because I can do
We're
that
really
as a
gonna
free
have to talk
action,
about the setting
right?
things on fire bullshit.
I continue
we'd
concentrating as
kill
a
him.
free action, right?
Yep.
No.
All
Well,
right.
as
Then
your
I.
bonus action.
What?
As your bonus action.
It's a what? Okay.
If free action would mean that you could have infinite numbers of blessed-like spells going. Bonus action
Well, I mean
just
the
represent.
concentrate because I already cast
Yes,
it.
you're yes, but you can't concentrate on 2 spells at the same time. Now and still take an action and a move.
Well, I have an action and a bonus action that I was going to use. Can I only use one of them?
You can use.
Because I'm already concentrating.
Yes, you're already concentrating, so you cannot do an action and a bonus because your
Okay.
bonus action is used
to
concentrating. So that leaves you with an action and a move, and you
So-
can't do an action and an action.
Guiding bolt or spiritual weapon. Any votes?
Guiding bolt.
Guiding
One
bolt
left.
it is. I'm gonna cast that. He has to make a I don't know what save it
He
is.
passes it.
Did you roll a terribly high number?
16 on the die.
Yeah, that'd probably do it.
Okay.
Does it half anything?
No, it doesn't seem to.
Okay.
Alrighty.
And I continue concentrating.
Nyalin.
We could have just kept him in the grease.
You stop complaining ever?
No.
Hmm.
A ray of frost him.
Alrighty.
No, I'm not.
And Mr. Tibbs.
And I am mesmerized by the fire.
Alrighty. So he gets
Oh
up
boy.
12?
and no. Actually, yes. I'm sorry. He is
Okay.
huge, so he's very easy to hit. And he
Always
is also
add-
wearing no armor. He's wearing pants.
Always had your numbers, kids.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, the last ogre that was wearing pants
6.
that we
And I
encountered.
blink him! Trying to aim for the ocular cavity.
Is that a fancy
So
term
he
for
stands
eye
up.
socket?
He, you like shooting, throwing? I like shooting, throwing too!
Oh no.
I'm gonna dodge
Nope,
out of
not
the
good.
way. Oh,
As he picks up a rock and throws it. Nope. Mm-mm.
yeah, I'm dodging out of the path.
Going under the
Mr.
giant
Tibbs.
root, just boulder.
Come on, Mr. Bits.
So he picks up a, he looks around, grabs what looks like a rock, and he's pulling on it, and it's clearly a really big rock, too big for him to actually uproot and chuck at you guys. So after a while, he just goes, bah, just do it the old way, and pulls out his own tree trunk, and that's basically his turn.
He didn't actually.
So Joy,
Ever get so angry you turn into
look out!
Oh,
Well,
enough of the rock!
I'm gonna charge him and go for his kneecaps.
Go for the kneecaps.
In the fire.
No, there's no fire. It burned
It just
out.
Oh, okay.
We just
exploded.
yeah.
Good thing you get to re-roll that.
Why does she get to re-roll?
You get a D4,
Right,
but it's not gonna help.
Oh.
Gay.
He hit with a 10, so. What did you roll, a 6?
What's his AC?
6, 10, 11.
11's the number.
Hey.
He's
What did
wearing
we learn?
pants.
He's a big
And
boy.
he's big, so it's very easy to hit him.
2.
But he can absorb a lot.
Yeah.
Would have been nice to keep him on the ground.
It'd be nice if we finish him off. In like
18.
Mm-hmm.
So,
18 damage. And I'm going to go for a second. Nat 20.
Alright, so 2 weapon.
Plus everything.
all
Please
the
tell me
same.
you're not adding an ogre head.
Oh.
You'll have to hollow it outward as a helmet.
So it's 12.
16.
Only if she wields a chainsaw as her weapon.
16 for the
She wears it
second
like a hoodie.
hit. And I don't know if this would apply, but I have natural nimbleness for towering beast.
I think that means that's your AC. not
Yeah,
your
I think
attack.
that has to do with your AC,
Oh.
not your. He looks stopped. Like he wasn't expecting to get like destroyed by that.
Walloped by a
Especially
little.
not by half
Oh,
thing
half
that's a
thing.
barbarian
So
joy.
Falrath.
Bonus action. My
Barbarian.
sword crackles with that wonderful
It
lightning
just
and
means you can
thunder.
move through their spaces without any problems.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And
Duck between their legs.
I'm
and
going
shit.
to lunge at him with my rapier.
Alrighty.
Watch out for his big ogre balls. And slide
20.
back down.
He's dead. He had 4 hit points left. Let's not bother.
Wow.
The ogre is defeated.
You destroyed him.
Once again with a giant thunder and lightning that the ogre blows up.
Yes, he's very dead.
Oh, gross. It
His
smells
head's
worse from the inside.
Maggots
His
pour
head's
out.
still
Oh, that's dead.
intact.
Yeah. Giant open
Maggots
exposed
from
rib
under the,
cage.
like-
Shit.
Creases.
The thunder just blows all the skin off.
Oh,
Do you still want the skull?
no.
Thing that happened.
Alright, so that was Mr. Tibbs' roll for the day. Let's have
Two, make leggings.
Courtney
What?
Yeah,
Yes.
make your
Is
And the
this
second
your
word-
encounters roll for day 3.
Not 20.
Oh, so we rested?
Nat 20.
Again.
Well, I guess we rested, but this a nat 20 means 2.
By the way, I'm gonna start.
I think
I'm
so.
gonna let you know. At the beginning of every day from now on, I'm casting mage armor.
Alright.
Like after I eat
So-
my oatmeal.
Are you making
Do
you really wanna
ogre
keep eating
finger
oatmeal?
leggings? Because I like
Yeah,
that.
I'm
I
not.
don't really care anymore. At this
Okay.
point, people keep using fire on my spells, so I'm just gonna eat the oatmeal and hope to God there's a fucking bone triple in there.
I take the wizard's book away until
Your ranged game was not so great, but your melee game was fantastic. Just so you know, to give you an idea as
Thank
to
you.
how awesome that was.
Yes.
I mean, they died. I don't know where we're going with this.
We killed things. Yay.
The orc assault was horrendously unsuccessful for the orcs.
And the ogre.
Yep.
But it was still a battle, and one whole NPC
What?
has
Oh
perished.
no, you killed the ogre.
Not a half
Yes,
one.
you killed 4 of them, and I got to kill 1.
I played
Still,
them.
Killed
what kind of
elsewhere
done
in the
without
battle.
grace?
I'm just gonna.
Okay, so you guys must be getting very near to the Mere, or to the Mere of Deadmen. 6 lizard folk. Now I would say you're in the swampland if lizard folk are coming for you. 6 lizard folk, you know, clearly from Baldur's Gate after ravaging that city, is here to.
Lizardmen. Let's do
Yep.
I wonder what lizard tastes like.
it. Like crocodile.
Crabs.
Dundee.
Well, my paladin doesn't know what that tastes like either.
Which is like chicken.
Yeah, chewy chicken.
Then why eat anything but chicken?
Exoticness.
Chickens can run faster than people.
And
Hmm.
they attack if you hit them with sword.
That's just because you get tiny stubby legs.
Right.
Invitation?
I'm sorry, I don't speak halfling. What does that mean?
Alrighty.
Oh, I speak that one.
So 6 lizardmen come crawling out of the swampland, and since they're lizardmen,
Cool.
they blended in very well.
Do I get that roll?
We come in peace.
So you know you're under attack as a flurry of javelins land amongst you.
Nope, we do not go in peace.
So everybody's gonna. Let's see, there's 6 of them. So everyone's gonna
Everybody in the
get javelined
This is
because they're
annoying.
indiscriminate. So 1, 2, Nyalan. Looks like a hit to me.
I cast shield.
Looks like a hit to me on Mr. Tibbs. Oh yeah, fucking wreck him. Maybe a miss. We don't know.
Oh, wreck it.
This dice fucking hates me. All right, so the first javelin wave. 19. Is that gonna hit you even with your?
No, shield. 20 is my AC with shield.
Oh, nice.
Working.
I assume shield is
He looks up.
instant.
My shield is this.
Hit Z.
What's your AC?
A literal
14.
shield appears.
14. Okay, so you're gonna get javelined. What's your AC?
And then I
14.
focus my eyes
You're
on
gonna
the
get
one that-
javelined.
as I was reading.
What's your AC?
15.
You're gonna get, and that's definitely a miss. So just because there's one extra, I'm gonna fling the extra one at you because I just want to hit, everybody. But I'm gonna miss no matter what.
Yeah.
So the
I'm good at
javelins
dodging.
do 6s.
That's your job.
I hit more heartily.
So 8 points of damage of piercing.
You got this, bro.
5 points of damage to Courtney or Faerun. And sadly, only 3 points of damage to our barbarian friend. Alright, and then the
Move to Faerun. Move to Faerun, they said. It'll be safe, they said. You'll learn all kinds of things, they said.
Apparently, you're listening to the wrong they.
Apparently. This place sucks.
How old were those books? Might have been before all this happened.
It's fair.
I know of worse places though.
I'm sure.
Alright, Nyalan, you get to lead us out, my friend.
Sweet. I'm gonna cast Ray of Gross on the one that tried to hit me with a spear.
Alrighty.
Ray of Grease, isn't that
Ray
just
of Gross.
lube?
Okay.
I'm gonna use my portent.
Alright.
I hit him with a 21.
That is definitely a hit.
Okay.
If it's not a hit, you guys need to run.
We throw the wagon at them and run.
Book it.
8 points of damage and he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
He fails.
He has disadvantage on all attack rolls, saving throws, etc. for the rest of the encounter.
You said how much damage?
8. Let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure it's 8.
That sounds right. Alright, so he's sick. That's Nyalan. Mr. Tibbs!
How many are there?
There are 6. They basically came out, chucked javelins, and continue to run towards you as they switch to their clubs. You see they have spiked shields and clubs. If you want to see a picture of them,
Oh, this is the end of my next turn.
that is what they look like. Lizardmen with
lizardy.
spikes and, shields and stuff.
I will pick
Everybody
at
see
the
him well?
one.
You are beautiful creatures.
I'll
You
pick
are
at the one
lovely.
that's throwing up.
I kept
Okay.
sitting here thinking they were
Murky
Murky
durky.
They're scaly, they get clubs.
19.
less than that.
Is a hit. Roll damage.
I've been to a club once. Wait, different.
It's all the club music.
4 damage.
Sam,
Shut up.
use my dice, please.
So he looks a little
I've been
hurt.
using Tim's dice over here.
So that is
Yeah, wouldn't matter. Would not.
1 more damage.
Joy. It's up to you now.
Um.
That one almost hit me. Fuck him.
All right. I attack the one that
That hit
Attack
you with
and
How
all.
many turns do you get shield?
because that
How many
seems
turns
like
do you
he's
get shield?
close.
I know it's
Alrighty.
so.
Till the end of the beginning of my next turn. So for the rest of the round.
And again, it's the same. There's not just 6. There's
Yeah.
lots of
17?
them fighting. 17's a hit. Roll damage.
Yay.
Destroy.
That savage attack feat's a lot of work for you.
Woo!
Yeah, it does.
Because you only roll 1s and 12s, apparently.
14.
Yeah, you obliterate him. So you attack the one that
I'll pee on him later.
Since you raise sickness and you okay, so yeah, he's super dead.
And is there anyone another
You're
one
gross, have you
closer?
missed?
They're all kind of there's a big line of them charging your forces, your guys. You're part of the guys.
They're clustered.
Alright.
So they're yes. If you charged out there, you're out there with them. There's lots of other people on your side that have also went. She's charged. I'm charging now. The forces charge.
But they're charging their.
What about a?
Yeah, they're groups.
What about a 10?
No, 10 will not be enough to hit them. The
Alright.
shield
What
and
about
their natural
What about a
scales.
14 plus her stuff?
Well, that would be 18.
That would be a hit.
All right.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
burning through them.
We rest every single-
Yeah, I know. We rest between every session or fight. Might as well.
16.
So you cut him deeply. He looks really fucked up, and he looks very pissed.
Good. Attack her. Attack her.
Well, fuck you!
Love you too, but I don't want to die. And you're stronger than me.
I am. As long as you know it.
So your blow basically knocked down, like hit his shield arm, and you almost cut it completely off. But adrenaline's pouring through him, so he's not quite feeling it just yet.
Are you
Grow their
feeling it
limbs.
now?
So that's Joy, so that means it's Lizardmen time. So 2 Lizardmen are going to fight you, and the rest are going to go after
Alright.
these guys. So,
And how many were there? 6?
yes, there's 6 there were 6
5
total,
left.
but there's 5 left because
Yeah.
you downed
Hi,
1.
Verdane.
So the injured one, he's going to, since his arm is no longer operating, the one holding the shield, he is going to try to bite you
Oh, good.
because he's a Lizardman. But clearly the pain is getting to him, so he misses. And then he's going to try to schwack you with his heavy club,
I was gonna say I wanted to bite him back.
and that's going to work for him. So he's going to hit you with his heavy club. Okay. And does 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
Don't.
You got this.
Yeah.
You're fine.
No.
Not yet.
The other one is
Yeah, she eviscerated a
he
lizard man
works
without
his way
reason.
around you, and he's going to swing at you with his spiked shield.
Who?
Terrifying.
The other one that stopped a fighter, because his
Imagine
friend's
if
all
you were
fucked up. So
half-orc.
these guys are a little bit more not as disorganized as the orcs.
Oh,
they're used to hunting together, and they're used to making raids against these armored guys. So they're much more prepared for fights like this. So he's going to stay and try to fight. So he's going to hit you with his spike shield, getting a 20 to hit, and he's going to flub with his heavy club. Apparently, his spike shield got stuck enough that when he tried to withdraw it, threw off his attack with his heavy club. So he's going to do, shockingly enough, it all the same. He's going to do 3 points of piercing damage. Stabby, stabby. Let's see. So we've got. We'll put these guys. So 3 guys are bum rushing the 4 of you. So the cleric, you're going to have to step up to try to help keep your ranged damagey dealers safe.
Okay.
And paladin, you're used to this kind of stuff, so you're going to step in such a way that you'll take the brunt of 2 of them.
My savior. Paladin screams back.
It's going to be basically heavy club shield is what these guys are going to be doing to you.
God, steps up, my grease on fire. Oh God,
So heavy club
that's what I hear every day.
is a 17, and it's 12 with his shield. 17 hits. 17 hits. And he does 8 points of bludgeoning damage to you as he wallops you pretty hard with his heavy club.
Rude.
That's 1. The other one, he's going to swing his... he's going to crit with his heavy club, and he is going to 13 with his shield. So he's not going to get you with his shield. 9, 10, 11. He hits you with 11 points of damage from his heavy club. Clearly the first guy hit you and brought you down, so he basically two-handed brought it really down. And that blow really
my back
fucking
has never
hurt.
felt better.
And then cleric-y girl, 18 I assume is going to hit you.
Yep.
And 11 is, I'm sure, not going to hit you. So he's going to get you with his spike shield just to make things funnier. And he's going to do 4 points of piercing damage as he jabs with his shield and flubs with his heavy club. Making it Faerun's turn.
Alright, I cast Bless Surprise on the 3 who want it. And as a bonus action, I cast Spiritual Weapon. Which I'm gonna peek at right now. What?
I said murky durky.
Yup. 2 seconds. Gotta find it again.
You need
Spiritual.
Is that a concentration spell?
No, it is not.
Okay, good.
Before we leave.
It is. Huh?
No, go ahead.
I guess I just roll.
Man, that smells good.
Because I create a weapon
Mm-hmm.
wherever I want, and I can attack a creature within 5 feet. So I'm going to attack the one that just hit me with a shield.
Okay, okay.
Oh, it spawns a weapon. It doesn't enchant one. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I missed with my spiritual weapon.
Alrighty, but at least it's a dice rolled.
Mm-hmm.
But the bless goes
And it
off.
stays there.
Huh?
The weapon stays there. That's why you cast it.
And that makes it Falrath's turn.
Yeah.
Of your-
These 3 have
Falrath
Bless.
thinks that he should start traveling with his rapier and shield instead of his longbow, because his AC goes up when he's got his shield. Drop bow, draw shield and sword. I'm gonna stab him.
Stab.
Alright, Shiv.
I mean, it's what I do. I cast spells sometimes, but I mostly stab people with a 16.
That's a hit. Roll
Alrighty.
damage.
I will do the one that crit me, and I'm especially unhappy with him, so I'm going to divine smite him with burning
Smitey.
I burn one of my class spells, bonus spells. So
Murky durky.
11, 19, and 22.
It's enough. It doesn't kill him, but it does knock him out. He hits the ground. I'm sure you'll just KO him later, so he's basically dead.
I guess I got bent over and I just come up with my rapier and shove it through his face.
Clearly. So, that's definitely got to be what's going on. So top of the order, Nyalan.
I look around. There's 1 on him and 2 on her.
Yeah, but she charged out a little bit. So she's kind of, she's out there like the line of lizardmen, you know, and she's her lone little fight about 30 meters ahead of where the rest of the lizardmen are fighting the guards.
I will cast Flaming Sphere next to her, near her. Like
I've seen that, and it's a very fun spell.
Yeah. Is there anything around her that can be caught on fire?
It's marsh,
No.
so challenging.
Okay. If it does come across something that we can caught on fire, let me know, because I also know pyrotechnics, which is huge.
I would think that some of the grass would burn, but it's very wet land. You're in marsh land. These guys came out of the marshes, so.
And I'm gonna move the spear, the sphere, with my bonus action, to one of the dudes. He has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity!
No, 20.
Yeah.
So he takes half damage. So 4 points damage.
4?
Mm-hmm.
Would this be the one that's wounded or the one that's not wounded?
The one that's wounded. If it ends its turn inside of it, it has to make another check.
Are you going to end its turn with him in it, or are you saying the lizardman if he ends his turn?
He ends it.
All right, yeah, I would, unless they were forced to stay there, they're going to jump out. Okay, so Nyalan cast a ball of flaming death. Mr. Tibbs, you're up next.
Shoot the wounded.
Actually, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. I looked at the wrong thing.
Oh, so close. 19 to hit.
Well,
Aye.
you got him with your bow.
Yay.
Is it 4 again?
Better than yours.
5.
Did you, who'd you shoot?
Shot the wounded one.
The one that's burning?
In the fire, yeah.
In the fire, okay. So you drop him at least. So he hits the ground, the burning, the earlier nastiness.
I did something!
He's very unhappy, so
I
he's
helped.
dead.
Yay.
So he's actually dead. He's not unconscious. He's dead. That makes it Joy's
I
turn.
would like to think the arrow turned
You
out
have
and
a
the arrow
fully
went
healed.
past your
You have a full lizardman. No injuries on you. The one with the broken arm. He just got dropped by fire and arrow.
Okay, well, I'm gonna rage.
I thought you were already raging.
No.
No.
No, she's
I thought I
doing
was
60
gonna
damage
say-
before rage.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, there's in any of these day encounters, no reason to save, no reason to
Okay.
hold back. Go fucking crazy. Because that's really what they're there for. Super fun fights to just really pound the fuck out of these guys. Because you can go crazy.
You're blessed.
You don't have to
I know.
pull back
Okay.
because you got a mile.
Yeah,
worth
you
of
know
fucking-
that you're gonna sleep. You know there's no reason to hold back.
7,
It's fucking go crazy and murder bitches.
11.
To hit? No, his natural armor
That vanilla
is
Raider
enough
It's
to
not
resist
shield.
that. So no, he
style.
Use your bonus action, I guess.
Yeah, I'll use frenzy then to try a second attack.
it can't all be wedding cake.
Yeah,
It can.
you got this.
What do you mean we have a wizard of fortune at the party?
20.
20 is a hit.
Alright.
Here it
Again,
is.
if it's not, you need to run.
It can be with a wizard in the party. Casting portent. I didn't hit. Yeah, you did. Check again. There's a build.
14.
14.
Yep.
So you put a huge slash across his chest. Blood is you could see his bones underneath have been cut. But his muscle fibers are
Two
dense
levels
enough
of
that
wizard,
his guts don't
many
just
levels
pour
of
out.
bar,
So he's
and
just
some
very
cleric.
hurt.
The idea is
You
it's
get a die, and you get a die.
just give
Everybody gets a die, so he's going to swing back. He's going to try to give you some love. So this is with his, he's going to try to bite you, and we're just not making the bites today. But his heavy club is going to do the job at 19, but this will be halved.
I'm just picturing the lizard.
He does 2 points of damage to you with the resistance.
Weapon,
So
shield.
With resistance?
yes, so 2 is actually what is done to you. He did 4, halved 2.
Okay.
So 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Casting jump on the spider.
The one on the
3
cleric.
times, jump
He is
defense.
going to try to beat you with his club. He's going to hit you with this club, and he's going to try to stab you with his shield. And he's going to miss with the shield. God damn.
Bro, you are
I
worse
know.
at this. Jesus fuck.
No, it's terrible. 5 points of bludgeoning damage to Le
Nice
Cleric.
trace. Much
Uh,
like aliens.
And then there's one left on the paladin. He's going to try to bite you in anger, seeing his friend die.
She thought it hit.
He's gonna miss, and then he's gonna try to hit you with his
Oh, that's a pretty good roll.
with his shield, and he's gonna hit you with his shield, and he's gonna do 6 points of damage with his shield, piercing to you, Lage. So that makes it Faerun, your turn.
I am still concentrating, so I still only get one thing, so I'm going to attack with my spiritual weapon again. The one that looks the healthiest.
Well, the one that's trying to kill
Nat 20!
you. All right, so 2 weapon.
Wait, it's 1d8, I think.
So then it would be 2d8.
Yeah. 7? 10. Do I add anything? I don't think so.
You know the spell.
I am about
It's
to
impossible
do
for me to know all the
Your
spells and keep up
spellcasting,
all
your
this.
spellcasting ability modifier.
it. Yes, plus 3, so 13 damage.
All right, so you you bonk him, and you hear the crunching of bones beneath the blow of that magical hammer
Mm-hmm. Longsword, hammer, whatever. Something.
or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Well,
No, you're good.
it usually takes the form of your holy, of your god's holy weapon.
And I'm pretty sure it's a sword. It's not in the book. I researched her online real fast.
In Boulder's Gate, it's always a hammer, so that's why I imagine it's
Okay.
a hammer. But either way,
Thor
it's
smash.
whatever weapon your god worships. It's probably a feather because it's joy,
Or
and
whip.
she's trying to tickle you.
Yeah.
Depends on your version of joy, I guess.
Well, 13 damage.
All right, so you wallop him with your spiritual weapon,
Mm-hmm.
and you maintain blesses at your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty, so that makes it Falrath.
Did her weapon hit mine or hers?
Hers.
Okay, so I've still got a dude in front of me, and he just stabbed me with the shield. I'm gonna stab him.
Destroy him.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm gonna go back to Old Faithful and just cast my Thundering Smite, and we'll hit him in the face. I'm so glad when I say we'll hit him in the face, I actually
Get
do
a
hit.
D4. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
16, 19,
Yep.
and we'll smite him as well. So it's 10, 12,
17, 22, 30.
Yep, he's dead. Blah. Just smiting. Blah blah.
So I blasted him to pieces, I guess. Just stabbing him through the chest.
Death going all over these lizardmen.
Maybe I should stop casting that spell, because it 300 meters of thunder. Maybe that's why we keep getting attacked.
So the lizardmen, you see them break and run for it, because they're taking too many losses, and the two remaining are badly wounded. So they're going to disengage and run, and they're going to book it.
I make a note in my book. Lizard folk are smarter than orcs. Interesting.
I want to throw a hand axe at the one that.
Well, they're
fast?
severely wounded,
They
and most of their
disengaged.
friends are dead. So they're going to book
What's the
it.
experience like for tonight?
So
Oh, it's not.
Well, let's say goodbye to people first.
Goodbye.
do we
Fare thee
have
well.
5 viewers?
So
No.
long,
Alrighty. So then, guys, thank you for watching.
farewell.
Hopefully on YouTube you're enjoying these, and we're
Links
just gonna
down
do
there.
experience. So
Later, guys.
Yep.
Thank you.
See ya.
Life